14A District Court, County of Washtenaw, State of Michigan is now in session. All those having business before the court draw near. The Honorable Judge Simpson presiding.
And good morning. Legends of Rosewood Village versus Alyssa Worley.
Good afternoon, Judge Mark Wasbury for plaintiff.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Hello, your name?
Alyssa Worley.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Judge, there is rent due and owing of $3,796. Court cost of $179.50 for a total of $3,975.50.
We'll do last time.
Yeah.
I do have $29.50. The cashier's check at Chase wasn't working, and I only can turn them in cashier's check, but I did bring the cash to show you that I do have it. They couldn't make me a cashier's check, and they won't accept cash. They won't accept a personal check or anything. And I just got back from 5th grade camp with my son.
Just get back from where?
To his 5th grade camp.
Oh. Hi. So you have $29.50.
Can I?
Which is close enough. You said you were going to pay $3,000. Got it.
I gotta save 50 to feed him.
Pardon?
I gotta save 50 to feed him.
To feed him? How old is he?
10.
10? Yeah, it's probably going to take more than 50. Anyway. Boy, eats a lot.
I have a 5-year-old too.
Wow. Okay. So that would leave you, well, $29.50, but you got about 1,000. When can you come up with the 1,000?
Next time I get paid in 2 weeks.
All right. What's wrong?
Oh, then I'm just going through it.
Okay. All right. You're worried about a lot of things, right? You got kids. You got to try to figure out how to keep your house, all of those things, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's take one thing at a time. You got your kid, this one, right? And the other one. They're good. They're healthy, right?
Yes,
all right. Healthy. That's a great blessing, right?
Yes.
All right. And so you have this, and you're, as I recall from the last time, you've never been in a circumstance like this before.
No.
Because I could remember when you were on Zoom, you were talking so fast, I couldn't keep up with you. I remember.
I'm trying to stay more slow, right?
What?
I'm trying to talk a little bit.
All right. So they will, does your client, Mr. Wasbury, take cash or?
I think they do not, because we want a record of it. And right. I think once they're in court, they want the cashier's check as opposed to a personal check.
Okay, so
their system was messed up.
Come on. All right, take a deep breath. You're okay. None of that's your fault. All right. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. So here's what I'm going to do. You have $29.50, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you are going to have
the rest
on what day you think?
What is 2 weeks from now?
The 29th.
The 29th then.
Okay, so you'll have it that day?
Yes.
Think? We're going to run into that same problem though, aren't we? Because the machine's probably going to be broken.
What did you say, Your Honor?
We're going to run into the same problem.
What problem?
Of the check. It's not your, no, don't. You need to relax. You're stressing me out.
Sorry.
All right. You're all right. Here's what we're going to do so that you don't have to worry about it and don't have to travel around trying to find a cashier's check. Okay. You got $29.50. I want you to take that out there. I'm going to order that you deposit it in the court escrow so that you have the cash.
Okay.
We will then immediately write a check from the court to the plaintiff
Thank you so much.
to apply to your account. That way you don't have to worry about that piece.
Thank you.
Okay? Because you came up with what you told me you'd come up with. You'll have the additional amount next or 2 weeks from today.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn your case out for the plaintiff, but hope 29th, 2026 at 12 noon. You'll have it by then?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you do that. If you have it the day before or anything like that, so then hopefully what will happen on that date, it'll be paid. The full amount will be paid and the case will get dismissed. And this part of whatever you're going through will be behind you. How's that sound?
That sounds really good. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. All right. You take care.
Thank you.
All right. You have a great weekend.
Thanks.
And sometimes you just have to look at the blessings in life and just count those and don't worry about the bad things happening, right? All right. Then get those little babies, give them a hug, and just relish yourself and bathe in that. You're welcome.
Judge?
Same.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Webster. And by the way, you said you had two. You got is it a boy and a girl you have? Two boys. Okay, I have a boy and a girl, plus my niece, and they're all wandering around here at the courthouse, driving me. Well, no, I love them, but see, nothing can go bad today because they're here, as far as I'm concerned. All right, take care. Take care. Take care, big guy. Case Peninsula Place versus Shayla Taylor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rebecca Austin for planning. Hi, Your Honor. There's that crazy guy.
Rolled, see, she knew I was looking at the baby. She rolled the baby all the way up. I can't see the baby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And okay, then now I'm good. Okay, what are we doing on this case? All right, go ahead.
$7.44, court profit $177.22 for a total judgment of $1,450.16. Ms. Taylor going to pay that $1,700 by May 26th, $750.60 by June 12th, then June rent reviews late fee by June 30th. She did sign next 3 business days.
Ma'am, is all of that correct?
Yes, correct. I do plan to get it paid before then, but yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Is there anything about this judgment that you have a question about?
Mm-mm.
No? And you were explained your 3-day right of rescission.
Yes.
All right. Fantastic. And I have signed off on the judgment. All right. Thank you. If you want to come up front.
Gotcha. Thank you. Have a
You're welcome. And you should next time you bring the baby. I like hearing babies. Much more so than attorneys. All right.
so fun.
Yeah. Scott Gordon versus Michelle Mathis.
Good afternoon, Scott Gordon here. This is another Deplorable. Besides. Step on this side.
All right. Your name, you're Scott Gordon.
Yes, this is my significant other, Deborah Vard, Michelle's mother.
All right. Your name?
Michelle Mathis.
All right. And this is a termination case. Where are we on this, folks?
I have prepared something if you'd like to read it.
What is it?
It's just what I'm going to say here. In 2020, Michelle had to move out of her boyfriend's house and she was welcome in our home. Excuse me? Oh, thank you. And enrolled her daughter.
Okay. Let me.
Okay.
Is there a lease?
No.
All right. And how long have you been residing in the premises?
2.5. And all I'm asking, 2.5 years,
Okay.
30 more days until my daughter's out of high school for the year. I didn't want her to move her out of Swain, and she's in track and sport. I spoke with this to
And-
Deborah
Mm.
track and she was in cheerleading. So I didn't want to take her out and. So she's
What
out June
year-
4th.
What year? You need to take your hands out of your,
Oh, I'm sorry,
is she?
15.
Hold on.
Ninth grade,
She's in ninth grade.
yes.
Okay. And so. And you're looking for just to be able to finish the year before moving. Is that,
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Your Honor, when she moved in 2.5 years ago, free room and board, we just asked that she give us some help and help do some chores around the house. It never happened. And we had many discussions about it.
okay. So all of that seems to me to be water under the bridge. I've got a 15-year-old that's trying to make it through the rest of the school year. So she's just asking, she says she'll move, right?
Yes.
She's just trying to get her daughter, was it?
Yes.
Trying to get her daughter through the school year.
I understand that's why we waited till May of last year to ask her to move. And that didn't happen.
So you want me, when is her last day?
June 4th, which is 3 weeks.
No, I know when,
Okay, I'm sorry.
calendar myself here. So you want me to kick her out before June 4th?
Actually, we tried to get her removed last year.
I'm not asking what you tried to do. What you're asking me to do right now is to kick her and her daughter out while her daughter's trying to finish up ninth grade.
Her daughter's welcome to stay.
How am I going to have a 15-year-old stay and what the heck? I don't. In what world do you think that's right?
She stayed with us for many times.
So daughter's welcome to stay, but mom's not.
Mhm.
Why?
All we asked her mom was to help chores around the house, and she flat out refused for 2.5.
Okay. I hear you. So what you want to do is you want to punish mom, ultimately punish daughter because she won't have her mom there, right? And that's the right thing to do?
At this point,
Okay, look, here's what we're going to do. You may be entitled to a judgment at some point, but not today. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to adjourn this matter out. June 5th, 2026. What time?
We don't have anything, I'm so sorry.
We don't have the 5th?
No.
So I'd have to go another week out?
Yes.
Gosh, she'll be a week out of high school. Horrible things will happen, apparently. I'll set it for June 5th, special time. What time? 1 o'clock. So I'll set this one special time, June 5th, 2026, 1 p.m. I'll deal with it then. Thank you.
Runner,
Sorry. 12.
No, June 5th, 1 o'clock. We'll just have a special time. Willow Ridge versus Abu Ghar.
Good afternoon again, Your Honors. I apologize for that. I'm actually in your neighborhood of your alma mater.
You're where? You're in Maryland?
I'm in Maryland.
God bless you.
Silver Spring, right outside your alma mater.
All right. Silver
That's
Springs.
what happens to the reception, though. That's the problem.
Well, no, well, our Wi-Fi ain't good, but we're okay. No. All right.
Yeah.
What is in this case, what's the plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, this is a non-payment rent possession case. There's currently a balance due, including costs of $5,997. That's $5,997. Defendant has until May the 29th.
All right. Is that right? All right. Granted judgment by consent. for that total amount with the writ date extended to May 29th, 2026. All right, I will sign that. That's judgment by consent, sir. So I have to advise you have 3 business days to think about it. If you think that there's some legal reason, some misunderstanding, some right you didn't assert, or some confusion, you'd have to file a motion within those 3 business days. All right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just to confirm, he's authorized me to submit it with his verbal authority. Is that correct?
Yes, he said yes, he did.
Just making sure. Thank you.
Take care. Willow Ridge versus Berhanu Abdallah. Berhanu Abdallah, you're not present. I don't know that I swore you in today. So if you solemnly swear, do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, this is a non-payment rent possession case. This is a second hearing at this time requesting default judgment. To the best of my knowledge, defendant is not in the military, a minor, or unable to stand trial. To the best of my knowledge, the property is being kept habitably. Currently, there's a balance due, including costs totaling $4,359. That's $4,359. Requesting a default judgment in that amount with the writ be issued after May 26th.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with the writ issue intent. All right. Thank you, sir. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Enjoy Maryland.
You too.
My friend.
I will. All right. Thank you.
Court stands, get our next block, then court stands in recess. Style Farms versus Rosalind Banks. Banks?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Miss Banks. How are you?
I'm blessed, highly favored, and I live in Style Farms.
All right. Okay. What is the claim in this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $776.39.
Okay. And Miss Banks, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Well, Your Honor, I received 4 notices. And on the very first one mailed to me, it has a different name on my petition, demand for possession. It has Anton Bailey and all other occupants with my name. The second one also has my name and Anton Bailey and all other occupants. I have 2 documents from the court, from the management with our names.
Okay, hold on, Miss Banks. The documents that you are holding up, what are they entitled? What's at the top?
At the top, it has the demand for possession. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah, we have non-payment of rent.
Okay, hold on a second.
And it's for Anton Bailey. It's attached to my name. And we have the same docket number.
Are you lot 114?
I am.
Okay, the document I have, which is the demand for possession for non-payment of rent, has just your name and all other occupants. So I don't know.
Your Honor, just to clarify, Ms. Banks, is the demand in your name and there are other documents attached to it in Mr. Bailey's name? Is that what you're saying?
That is correct.
Okay, the other documents that are attached to it, what are those documents?
One is, well, I was reading what it is for Anton, and then I was had a sheriff to present the second document. A sheriff presented with Anton's name on it.
Do we have Anton Bailey? Did I already do it?
You did Anton's already.
Can you
His
give me
case
that
number was the
file?
one just before, Your Honor, 0714. It's the immediate preceding case.
Anton
Yes.
is at lot 715.
Oh, is it this one? It is. Thank you.
And he owed a lot more money than me.
Okay, all right. Is the number that you have owing 1993.73? Is that what yours shows?
The amount owing, yes.
Okay. And your name, okay, so that document that you're looking at, what's that entitled at the top?
Okay, there's two, and both say demand for possession. And it does list just the amount that's due, previous balance, total amount.
Yeah, do you see a complaint? Or
From Scio Farms,
Flip the pages
Landlord.
forward, Miss Banks. There looks to be additional pages that have been flipped backwards. What are those documents?
Those are in my name. They're in my name.
okay, so somewhere likely here or
I'm wondering,
someplace,
Your Honor.
you
if
have,
maybe-
huh?
I was just wondering if
Someone-
maybe some extra copies got attached
That's
to her
right.
paperwork.
Okay, so let's do it this way, Ms. Banks. I'm gonna end up adjourning it out anyway. Okay, so we'll get all of that straight. But there's 776.39 owing.
It does not say that amount, Your Honor.
Pardon?
It does not say that amount.
I know, but on the complaint that I have in front of me, okay, just so that we're clear. On the complaint that I have in front of me regarding yours, there was 564.82 plus cost.
Okay.
Okay, that was owing. So they've added the cost in, and right now your balance is at 776.39.
Oh, Your Honor, I have lived
Yep.
at Scio Farms for 26 years.
Yes,
I've
ma'am.
never been late in paying my rent or paying the water sewer bill. And that is what this complaint stems from. A break, supposedly,
Go ahead.
and I addressed it to the manager that I didn't feel that, well, first of all, I never received the bill, Your Honor. I never received this bill for the water bill of $686. As I stated, I've been there for 26 years. I've received a bill for those 26 years. If it didn't, it was because it was late. This is the first time in those 26 years I did not receive a water and sewer bill. I asked the complex to check it out to make sure there was nothing wrong with the meter. I was told just pay the bill, make arrangements. Since then, okay, I've done everything, Judge, that I needed to do. It's not a lack of that I cannot pay my rent. I pay my bills. But I have had a lengthy conversation.
So, ma'am, let me ask you this. Are you saying you don't owe it? You don't know if you owe it, or you owe it? What are you trying to tell me?
I owe it. I investigated by having plumbers come out and go underneath my unit to see where the water leak was coming from. Was it the fault of the meter, or was it actually a broken pipes? I had a company to come out, and it was a broken pipe.
Okay.
I'm not saying I won't pay the bill. Never said that.
Okay. All right. So what are you telling me right now? What do you want to do?
After 26 years of living there, never being late, I have printouts to show all that. And what I'm
No,
saying,
ma'am,
Your Honor,
Miss Banks, Miss
okay,
Banks.
I'm getting
Not, just listen.
okay.
None of this is saying that you're a bad person at all or that you don't pay your bills. Okay. That is not the point here.
Okay.
What I'm just trying to do when plaintiff comes with a claim, trying to figure out how it can be paid and trying to make sure that people, as best we can, maintain their housing. So I'm just trying to figure out, you say that you owe it. How are you intending on taking care of it? None of this is a reflection on you as a bad person or somebody that's trying to abscond. Don't take it that way, because that's not what it's about.
I have had work done as far as trees being discarded because the complex would not. I paid over $700 and some, Judge, and I had asked the manager if we could come to some agreement and was told no. I have receipts, and that's what I wanted to do, was to use the monies, my own. The park is responsible for the trees, and that's what I wanted. Let's talk about making arrangements with the payments that I made on removal of those trees. Never, I was told, doesn't matter. So I wanted to come to some conclusion as to the monies I spent on those trees and this money for a broken water pipe.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn you out to May 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. You'll need to come down to the courthouse. In the interim, you can call the plaintiff's attorney's office, see if there's something that can be worked out. If not, then you'll come down here, and at some point I'll try to figure out how we're going to do this. All right, Ms. Banks?
That's fine with me, Judge. Your Honor. May the
All
26th.
right.
Did you give a time?
At 12 noon.
12 noon.
And Your Honor, if Ms. Banks is not intending to call me to discuss the matter, which I'm open absolutely to having a conversation with her, I would request that she provide whatever documentation she has regarding this alleged tree removal, so that we were prepared to address that as well if this matter is going to go to a hearing on the 22nd.
Okay, you got that, Ms. Banks?
I have all of that.
Okay, but you need to provide it to the other side.
And Your Honor, I'm going to put my email address in the chat if it's easier for Ms. Banks to email it to me, or she can drop off copies to Patty in the office and Patty will get them to me.
I can drop them off in the office.
Thank you, Ms. Banks.
Okay, very good. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. This one also has a note of a Friends Indeed referral. So is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Have you contacted Friends Indeed?
Yes.
All right.
Hi, my name is Shira. I'm a case manager with Faith in Action, and I'm representing my client, Adam Bryan. Faith in Action has agreed to pay.
Well, okay, hold on.
Sorry,
Please. Who are you?
My name is Shira. I work with an organization, a nonprofit organization called Faith in Action here in Chelsea, and organization.
Yeah, I know. Okay, ma'am, I have to make sure we get you on the record. I'm not trying to interrupt you. I just got to make sure we have. And did you get her name? Shira. Got it. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. It's okay. Go ahead. What were you trying to tell me?
So I am a case manager with Faith in Action, and Faith in Action has agreed to pay the amount on his, $1,015 on his original document to avoid the eviction process. But to my understanding, there was they charged extra fees and late fees and all of that.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this. What's plaintiff's claim at this point?
With costs, Your Honor, $2,385.75. Looks like the $1,015 is coming from the demand for possession. Your Honor, that's what's indicated on the original demand, as well as what's on the complaint from April.
Okay, so here's what happened. The 1015 was the amount of rent owing as of April. So now what's been included, there are going to be some late fees, but there are also going to be court costs and then May rent. So that's the distinction between the two numbers. You guys got that?
Yeah, I got that. I mean, is there any way to maybe figure out a payment plan? I have
Okay,
also.
hold on,
Okay.
Mr. Bryan. Let me ask you this. So Faith in Action is paying the 1,015, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now my notes indicate you have a referral to Friends Indeed.
Yes.
Have they given you an answer at all regarding any payment or anything?
No, they had reached out to me yesterday, roughly about 1:30, and they needed documentation on like my income and those types of things. And I've sent those things over and explained to them that I had court this morning at 10 a.m. and I have not heard anything back from them. Faith in Action
Okay,
also.
Mr. Bryan.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bryan. Okay, just hold on a minute, okay?
Yes,
All right, slow down. Nothing's gonna happen to you.
okay.
All right. I realize you and your worker were talking fast to me, trying to nothing's gonna happen. All right.
Okay.
I'm trying to get information.
Okay.
And then what's gonna happen, Mr. Bryan, is I'm gonna set a new hearing. I'm gonna try to give, as in terms of time and everything, we need to try to get an answer from Friends Indeed
Okay.
to see what it is. The very fact that they reached out to you but didn't get back to you, you're not going to be penalized by that. Okay?
Okay.
You got the information over to them. They've got to process it and then get the information either to the landlord or to the court or to you,
Okay.
preferably all three. And then we can see where we are and then maybe head forth with a payment plan.
Okay.
That sound good?
Perfect.
All right. Does that relax you a little bit?
I'm still in a panic. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, okay.
I
I
mean,
got you.
It does make me feel
Well, I
good.
tried.
It does make me feel good to hear that from you, but there's still a sense of panic.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Let's get the 1,015 in. We'll figure out what your balance is, and I'm going to set it for next week. Hopefully, we'll hear Friends Indeed.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out where we can go from there. How's that?
Now the 1,015, I dropped that off on Wednesday. They've already accredited my account. They had also.
Hold on. That was the 1,015 from Faith in Action got dropped off.
Yes, it's already been dropped off. It's already been as far as my.
Hold on. Just, do you have that, Ms. Dornbush?
Let me check, Your Honor. There's been a massive amount of payments made in the last, I would say, I don't know, 18 hours or so by tenants at SIO. Patty sent me a slew of updates, so let me just make sure that I know about that one.
Patty's on.
Yes.
Yeah, it was there. It's there.
Yep. So
okay, so it's been paid, but the number you gave me didn't include it.
that is correct, Your Honor. And so with taking into account that payment, it brings him down to $1,370.75.
Well, there was also a credit to my account because they had been billing me for a
month-to-month fees. I see that as well, sir.
Credit to that.
Yep. So $1,290.75 is the amount then, Your Honor.
There you go. That's correct.
All right. Okay, we know where we are.
Yes.
Okay. We'll wait to hear from Friends Indeed.
Okay.
I'm going to adjourn it to next week, May 22nd, 2026 at noon. That's an in-person hearing. Okay.
Now that's
all right.
In Saline?
No, that's in Pittsfield Township by the Sheriff's Department off of Washington.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know where that's at, but I'll figure it out.
You'll okay. All right. That's an in-person hearing. Come down and then we'll figure out where we go from there. Okay.
Great. Thank you so much.
That's fair enough.
I believe so.
All right, Mr. Bryant, I'm gonna give you an order.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to relax over the weekend. Nothing's gonna happen. Don't get all worked up about it, because you come in here and get all worked up, then I get worked up and bad things happen. All
We don't
right?
want, we don't want that, sir. We don't want that.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Mr. Bryant, you have a great weekend.
Thank
And
you so
also
much.
to your worker, thank you for your help on this.
Thank you. You have a great weekend as well.
All right.
Bye-bye.
120 Ypsilanti Group LLC versus Deja Sicargo.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. William McInnes, P80757, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
Good morning. And Ms. Cargill, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, this is non-payment of rent case. What is the plaintiff's claim?
This is for possession only. Rent due and owing is $2,615 plus court costs of $168 for a total amount to retain possession of $2,783.
All right. Ms. Cargill, how are you intending on trying to get this paid?
Okay, I just started working like within April the 18th, and I told them I will make payment this Friday coming up. So I just received court papers within the last 2 days. So I was
All right.
planning to make payment this Friday.
Are you going to be seeking assistance of any type?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you seek assistance, there's a form that came in your packet called a rental assistance form. You'll need to fill that out and get that to the court. You have to file that with the court by next Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything that you can pay between now and next Friday?
Now and next Friday, I can pay like $5.
Say that again. You keep turning away from your microphone.
I can pay 500. I have earplugs on.
Okay, you can pay 500. Can you pay that by the 21st?
Yes.
All right, pay 500 by the 21st. I would encourage you to contact plaintiff's counsel and see if something can be worked out prior to the next court date, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I will adjourn this to May 22nd, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, ma'am. Okay, so you'll have to come down to the courthouse, but see if you can call plaintiff's counsel and see if you can work something out, all right?
Okay.
Your Honor?
Yes.
So there is no Zoom option?
You can file the paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, but it is set as an in-person hearing.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Arbor House versus Diane Beatito.
Good morning, Your Honor, Sidney Katz.
Good morning, Mr. Katz. Where?
Hello,
There he is. Hello, sir. What's your name?
my name is Gerald Vitito. I'm Diane's husband, and I should be also on the lease. But
Got it. Okay. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in the case?
Your Honor, there's currently a balance of $1,791. That amount includes May rent and costs.
And cost?
Yep.
Okay, give me that number again. I'm sorry, Mr. Katz.
1791.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Vito, how are you guys going to get that paid?
I'm prepared to pay May's rent by Monday.
Okay, so how much is that, sir?
I'll pay the 1,800 by Monday.
You'll pay the whole amount then by Monday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're going to pay the balance by Monday.
Correct.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this out to May 22nd, next Friday, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. If you have everything paid off, I don't need to see you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry, could you get the attorney to repeat that number exactly for me, please?
1791. 1791.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll see you this afternoon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Court calls the case of Robin Mull versus Don Willard.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I'm right
I
here
just
for
wanted,
you.
I just
Good
wanted to
morning,
make
Your
sure.
Honor. How are you, sir?
I'm very good. Thank you, Mr. Lucas. All right. And Ms. Willard?
Yes.
All right, you're there. Okay, this is non-payment of rent case. What is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, there is approximately $7,840 owed with rent continuing to accrue at the rate of $980 a month. My client merely wants possession of this property.
All right. File this as a non-payment. I have this. Hold on, ma'am. I have this as a non-payment case. All right. So, ma'am,
Yes.
the $7,840, Mr. Lucas, is that inclusive of the court cost?
No, Your Honor, the only court cost is just a filing fee at this point.
All right. Ms. Willard, how are you intending on getting this paid?
I don't know. I have to move. I just signed a lease in another place. So, I don't know. Me and Rob were gonna work stuff out and, he wasn't gonna take me to court. He told me to keep the money and move, and that's what I'm doing. And I don't know why we're in court.
Okay, well, I can't answer that. It's here before
Your
me.
Honor.
I say this much, that they're claiming that you owe this amount. When were you planning on moving, ma'am?
I have my lease signed. I'm hoping to move by the weekend of the 25th. It's signed
Oh.
for the June 1st, but he's gonna let me in as soon as these people are out, and they're 90% out. So they
All
should
right.
be out by
So
next weekend.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I can't get to next weekend, but I can adjourn it to May 22nd, next Friday, 2026 at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Okay?
Your Honor,
And yes, sir.
if I may, I believe my client is willing to let her out without payment. And Mr. Mull, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You're on the call. If we could get a judgment today, a consent agreement.
I can't do that because of the way our statutes now read. She gets a week.
Okay, I just didn't know if she consented to it.
She's not represented by counsel, so I'm not gonna do that.
All right, understood.
Okay. So I'm gonna adjourn it out a week to the 22nd. If you guys want to work something out in between, then Miss Willard, you can call Mr. Lucas's office and see if you can work something out.
Okay.
All right?
My phone number, Ms. Willard, you have my phone number?
I'm not sure if I have your number. Is it on the papers?
It should be, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Then I do have it.
All right. Give them a call, see if you guys can work it out. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Do I have to come in person next week?
Yes, it is in person, and yes, you have to come in person because you're unrepresented by counsel, certainly.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Beal Properties versus Teresa Igens.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Capitan, P61901, appearing on behalf of Beal Properties.
I have Teresa and Terry Igens.
Yeah, we're the same person.
I'm sorry?
We're the same person.
Okay. All right. Okay, and what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Rent to retain is $691, cost of $220 for a total of $911 even.
All right. Okay. Ma'am, how are you going to get that paid?
I have an SCR filed. I'm working with Hawk, and I'm hoping to get it up to speed. For the record, I have been paying, just not all of it, because I'm not making a livable wage right now. They're literally getting 95% of my money.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. If you filed an SCR and you're working with Hawk, there's a form in your paperwork called the rental assistance form. You'll need to fill that out, file it with the court by Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. We don't have a status on her. So.
That is correct. We do not. She's not on the sheet.
Okay. Do you have an appointment with Hawk?
Not at this time, no.
All right. So I'll adjourn this to May 22nd, 2026 at 3 p.m. 2 p.m. Excuse me. That's an in-person hearing.
If there's any way it could be 3 p.m., I actually work until
I
2.
can't do 3 p.m. This one's slotted for the 2 p.m. block.
Okay.
Okay. So it's at 2 p.m. Make sure to file that paperwork.
And I'm
Okay,
sorry, what was the date?
The 22nd, next Friday.
Okay.
Okay, and always feel free. You can contact plaintiff's counsel's office, see if you guys can work something out before you get here.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Beal Properties versus David Cole.
John Capitan appearing on behalf of Beal Properties.
David Cole. No response. If you'd like to take a default, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Upon information and belief and upon review of the records, this is a possession-only judgment. The rent retained is $759, cost of $175, for a total of $934. We ask that the writ may issue after May 26th, and again, we're not asking for a money judgment.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with the writ issue in 10 days. Is that it for you, counsel?
I have one more, Your Honor. Yes.
Oh, there it is. Yep, you sure do. Woodview Commons versus Whitney Albright.
And for the record, John Capitan appearing on behalf of Woodview Commons.
She said she's here.
Hi there. I'm sorry.
Hello. It's okay. All right. So Albright's here. What is plaintiff's claim?
Rent to retain is $2,926.13. Cost of $175 for a total of $3,101.13.
$1.13. All right, Ms. Albright, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I did fill an SCR yesterday, and then I was going to contact the lawyers just to see about a payment plan. I just was off a week of work, so I'm just trying to play catch up.
Gotcha. Okay, and how many people are in your house?
3.
3. Okay, so just so that you know, if they grant you the SCR, the maximum amount they're going to give you is about $600, a little over $600.
Okay. Yeah, I get paid next Wednesday. I get paid, and I can pay $1,200.
Okay, that was my next question. So you can pay $1,200 by next Wednesday, the 20th.
Yeah. Yes. So it comes in at the evening. So I would say Thursday morning, just to be safe.
Okay, I'll put the 21st. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Pay that by the 21st.
Okay. Yeah.
And then make sure that there's a form in your packet called a rental assistance form. Make sure to fill that out and make sure to put your SCR tracking number on that.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. And file that with the court by Wednesday.
Will do.
Pardon?
I said I can do that.
Okay. And then I'll adjourn this matter out to May 22nd, 2026 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll have to come down to the courthouse. You can always feel free to contact plaintiff's counsel, see if you guys can work something out beforehand.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Great day.
That's it for me, Your
That's
Honor.
it for you.
Have a great weekend.
You do the same. And I do have, these are his, but yeah. Arbor Meadows versus Don Ho and Arbor Meadows versus Farik Hosen. Those matters are dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice. Clark Road Family Limited Housing versus Cindy Ropchan.
May it please the Honorable Court, Steve Gann, P. 78209, appearing for the plaintiff.
And Ashvin Jedinori. All right, there are both here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is a termination case. Scan, have you received defendant's answer?
I have not received an answer on this one, Your Honor. Have they has it been filed?
I have an answer in my file.
Yes, sir. And they have counsel present who hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't put his appearance on?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. I got it. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Aaron Ogletree about for the defendants.
All right. Have you served a copy of your answer on plaintiff?
Yeah, I was retained on Tuesday and I put it in the mail on Wednesday.
Okay.
I do have an email I can give you.
Pardon?
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll pull up your email from the state bar so I don't waste the judge's time, and I'll give you my email address through there. I'll
All right, thank
this
you.
contact.
This is a termination case. Counsel's present. What I would do then, it looks like it's being disputed. You got to get your answer over to him. I would adjourn this out 1 week to the 22nd, 2026 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person proceeding. And then we can talk it through and see where we go from here.
Yes, with both attorneys, can we do that via Zoom?
If you file the paperwork, yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But otherwise, you guys will need to be here in person. Okay?
Thank you. And Mr. Ogletree, I'll reach out to you right after the hearing here.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Court does call the case of Northville Estates versus Diane Kohler.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rachel Dornbush, Pallets Law, P78301 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good.
Sure, it went off for a second. Oh, no, then. I can't hear.
Diane Kohler?
Yes, I'm on her, Wallace Johnson on her behalf.
Who?
Wallace Johnson. I'm the new tenant in the trailer, in the house. She gave it to my son, and he's not around no more, so I took over it. And I just dropped off $1,100 in the mailbox for Northfield Estates. I'll have another $600 on the 20th and another $600 on the 26th.
Okay.
660.
Well, all right. Well, there's going to be some problems, but I got you. You're not an approved tenant.
They said I was. I was approved. And you get the dog shot. I have to get my dog a shot, a rabies shot. That's all I need to do to get to be done. To sign the lease.
Your Honor, let's adjourn this for a week. Let me talk to my client, find out what's going on with this.
Okay. May 22nd, 2026. What time?
12 noon.
12 noon. Sir, that's an in-person hearing. Let me ask, since this is a non-payment, what is plaintiff's claim?
Right now, Your Honor, with cost $2,387.99.
All right. And sir, you indicated that you dropped off 1,100 already?
This morning at 9 o'clock.
Okay, so you dropped off 1,100 today, and then by next Friday, how much are you gonna pay by next?
On the 20th, I'll have 600, and then on the 26th, I'll have 660, whatever the remaining is.
All right. So on the 20th, you're gonna have 600, and then we'll see you on the 22nd, and we'll figure it out from there. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's the 22nd at what time? 12. Okay.
12
thank you. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Northville Crossing versus Clarence Carmichael and Barbara Carmichael. Clarence, Barbara Carmichaels, they're not here. If you'd like to take a default, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm? Testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do. And again, for the record, Rachel Dornbush, Ballots Law, on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, there's rent to retain of $1,863.42. Costs of $250 for a total due of $2,113.42. And we'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. James Ingram versus Jason Hopper. What? What did I say?
James versus James.
Okay, you're right. I said that, and I didn't mean that. Okay, you didn't have to call me out in public like that. No, okay. All right, I'm gonna try it again. All right.
On YouTube and everything.
Yeah, I know. Now everybody saw that happen. Thanks, Ann. Northville Crossing versus James Ingram and Jason Hopper. And they're not here anyway. Really? Anyway, all right. Ms. Dornbush, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's rent to retain of $979.96. Cost of $250 for a total due of $1,229.96. And we'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days. Let me see if I can get this one. Northville Crossing versus Michael Powers, Jessica Lindau, and Gary Lindau.
Here.
All right, there's Mr. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
With cost, Your Honor, $2,212.38.
All right. And sir, how are you guys intending on getting that paid?
I can have 500 on Monday, the 18th, and I can have another 1,000 the Friday, the 22nd, and I can have the remaining done the following week.
Okay, so you'll have 500 on the 18th, 1,000 on the 22nd.
Correct.
Can you get that paid early in the day on the 22nd?
I'm sure I'm going to see you, so yes, I will.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to adjourn this to May 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. Okay, that's an in-person hearing. What I might suggest you do, sir, is in the interim, contact plaintiff's counsel's office, see if you can work out either a consent judgment or conditional order of dismissal. All right?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good weekend. Court calls the case of Northville Crossing versus Rebecca White.
I'm here.
Hello, Miss White. How are
Hi.
you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'll need a camera, please.
I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm at work. I don't know how this works.
Oh, it's okay. While we're there she is.
See me?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, we see you. All right. Ms. Dornbush, what is plaintiff's claim?
With cost, Your Honor, $2,989 even.
So I actually just got this in the mail. I don't know if my son got the service or not before he moved out. So I didn't find out about this until last night. I do have some questions I would like to talk with my landlord about because I was in writ status in January. That was paid off. And then I made an additional $3,000 payment on February 20th. So I should not be this far behind. And I just need to get with her and go over my ledger because to my knowledge, I should only be 1 month at this point.
Yeah.
And that's this month.
Well, Your Honor, if she made a payment on February 20th.
Somewhere in that region. I don't have the ledger in front of me.
I've got the payment here on February 20th, but it's now May. So you'd owe March, April, and May.
That was for February and March that I paid in the end of February. So it should be April. And then, yes, now it is May.
Okay, so the payment that you made for $2,040.42 did give you a little bit of a credit going into March, but it wasn't enough to cover all of
So
March.
Bobby and I had a conversation. There was a large water bill due. My pipes exploded. And she was supposed, when I made the payment, everything went to the water, which they had agreed to a payment arrangement. She was supposed to finagle whatever with that, which is why I need to discuss with her what
Okay.
happens there. Yeah, I mean,
So,
I have
Ms.
no,
White,
I
give
know I'm
me-
behind and I do
No,
plan
that's
on
okay.
paying.
Yep. Give me a call. Obviously talked to Bobby
Yeah.
as well, but then give me a call. The paperwork that told you to appear today lists Matthew Pallets out of Troy. Give me a call at that number. And I'll also touch base with Bobby and see if we can't.
Okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
just got back to work after fighting cancer last year and being out of work for over a year. So I'm really playing catch up at this point. It's just taking a little longer than I thought to pull out.
All right. All right. Here's what we'll do. I'll set this for May 22nd, 2026, 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing, but make the contacts that you're going to make, and let's see where we are when we get back next week. Okay.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Whitaker Oaks versus Peyton Johnson. Johnson is. Peyton Johnson, we have at least some information on him. I'm not sure. Okay, we just have that there was a Friends Indeed referral made on May 7th. I'm not clear what that means entirely. But if you'd like to take a default, you may proceed.
Your Honor, I don't actually have an objection to adjourning it to next week if
Okay.
the court was inclined to do so based on that application.
All right.
But I mean, I'll defer to the court on that. I mean, I don't know if the court's treating
No,
that as an
I'll adjourn.
application for tenancy.
I'll adjourn it out.
Okay.
May 22nd, 2026, 12 noon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Court does call the case of Scio Farms versus Eric Allen and Brittany Raymond and Mackenzie Earl. Do we have any of them? Allen, Ramon, Earl. No one is present. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Give me one moment. Patty, are you signed in on this here today?
I am.
She is.
Did you have some agreement with these guys?
Is this for Unit 199? I apologize.
It is indeed.
Yes, this is one that there was a numbers mistake on my part with their water read for April. An extra number was added. We have in turn asked to go ahead and dismiss. They only owe for May, which they were waiting for me to be able to get all these fees off. So,
okay. Do you want to dismiss or do you want to? I mean, I guess.
Oh.
What do you want to
Well.
do? You want to adjourn it or you want to dismiss it? Or?
No, let's go ahead and dismiss. They should never
Okay.
have been
Got
filed
it.
on. I do apologize, you guys.
Okay, got it. Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Cases dismissed. That's without prejudice.
Oh,
Thank
Patty, I'm
you.
sorry. I did see your email now on that one. We'll
All
dismiss
right.
it.
Scio Farms versus Antoine Bailey. Antoine Bailey, not present. You may proceed.
Your Honor, Mr. Bailey actually made a payment in full this morning through the online portal, but we need to make sure that it clears. So if we could adjourn this one a week.
May 22nd, 2026, 12 noon. Scio Farms versus Paula Clark and Anthony Clark.
We're here.
Oh,
Good
there
morning.
you are. Good morning. Okay, what is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,566.99.
Okay. Mr. Clark, how are you guys going to get this paid?
So, Judge Simpson, I don't disagree that I owe rent monies, but I filed bankruptcy in October 13th, and I contacted my bankruptcy attorney, and he told me that the monies that I owed prior to bankruptcy, that I should not owe those. But Miss Rachel, I don't want to butcher her last name. I'm gonna call her Miss Rachel.
Okay.
She sent a message to Mr. Dodd, who was my bankruptcy attorney, that they don't feel that I should be credited those monies because my husband is not a leaseholder. My son and I are the leaseholders, but my husband is listed as an occupant on the lease. So I just wanted to find out from the courts, do I get a credit for those monies or do I pay? I have no problem paying. I just need to know.
And Your Honor, if I just may respond, there was a bankruptcy, there was some email correspondence. Under the bankruptcy, Your Honor, there was a lease assumption that would potentially negate any discharge of amounts owed. But additionally, Your Honor, the bankruptcy was filed by Miss Paula Clark and her husband. The lease is with Miss Paula Clark and her son, Anthony. And so to the extent that there would have been amounts that would be discharged to Miss Paula Clark, they still remain due as to Mr. Anthony Clark as the other leaseholder. And so in short, that's why there is no adjustment to the ledger.
Okay, that actually makes sense, Miss Clark. Miss Clark, you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, that makes sense. So maybe I'm going to put it a different way. Let's say that you and your husband, for whatever reason, may not owe it. You're still, the lease, the household is still going to owe it because your son's debt, which is joint and several to that, wasn't discharged. That makes sense to you?
No, but
that's why they're not giving the credit.
Okay.
That unit is still going to owe the money. It may just be in your son's name, but they may be the same result. All right.
Okay, so we did apply for assistance through DHS. The case is pending, just waiting for the decision on the courts.
Okay, so you applied for an SCR.
Yes.
All right. Did you apply for any other type of assistance?
No, sir.
Okay. So just to kind of put it all in context for you, how many people are in your household?
My son, me, my husband, our daughter, and his 2 sons.
So is that 5 or 6? That's 6.
6.
You know, that worried when I asked you if it was 5 or 6, that worried me that you had to look up and think about it, Miss Clark, but that's all right. Okay. All right. So that you know, an SCR, they typically, if you get it, they don't pay everything. So the most you get would be about 1,040 from that SCR.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So there's a form that's in your packet called a rental assistance form. You'll need to fill that out and make sure that the tracking number that for your SCR is on there and get that to the court by next Wednesday. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn your case out to May 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing, so we'll need to see you down at the courthouse, okay?
Okay, I mean, I do have 2,000.
Okay, that was my next question. My next question is, what can you're just trying to get ahead of me, Miss Clark. That's okay. How much can you pay between now and then?
I have 2,000. I just have to go to the bank and get a cashier's check.
All right.
And I can drop it off.
What I'll indicate is you'll pay that by Tuesday, the 19th. Okay?
Okay.
And then what we'll do is hopefully maybe we'll have an answer from the SCR, maybe not. But then we'll see you down here next week and we'll figure out how we're going to handle the rest. How's that sound?
That's fine. I'm sure I can come up with it.
Okay. All right. All right, Miss Clark.
So next Friday at what time?
At 12 noon.
In person.
In person. I look forward to meeting you.
No problem. Thank you, Judge Simpson.
All right. Thank you. You have a great weekend.
You have a blessed day.
Yes, ma'am. Scio Farms versus Melanie Clemens. Oh, there she is. All right, Miss Clemens, can you hear me?
Hello. Yep. Good to see you.
Okay.
Maybe.
See you. All right. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
With us, Your Honor, excuse me, $2,154.19.
All right. Ms. Clemens, how are you intending on getting this paid?
I have a check here from Action for $981
Hold on, you're
and
breaking up.
23.
I'm getting an echo from you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? I have a
I
check
can hear you. Let's
98123.
hang on. Shut down our video real quick and let's see if I get a better bandwidth. All right, Ms. Clemens, we turned off your video. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I have a check for $981.23 from Faith in Action. I can repay the remaining balance on the 23rd.
Okay. Give me the numbers on that check again.
981.23.
981.23. And so you're going to get that to the landlord by when?
Today.
Today. All right, good enough. Get that to them. And then you're going to have the other amount on the 23rd, you think?
Yes. Actually, I will probably have it on the 22nd, but I don't know what time it'll post, but I can pay it on the portal on the 22nd, really.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Is I'm going to adjourn it to the 22nd. That's what I can do. 2026 at 12 noon. Try to get that payment in. That's an in-person hearing, but try to get that payment in. If you can get it in before noon, that would be great.
All righty.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. That's an in-person hearing. All right, Ms. Clemens, you take care. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Style Farms versus John Prode and Adriana Williams. Ms. Williams?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. I'm gonna need a you tried to put on your cam. There you are. Okay. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, actually the total due, it looks like Mr. Crode and Ms. Williams just made substantial payments on the account. The remaining balance is $206 even.
Okay. All right, Ms. Crone. When are you gonna pay this? No, I'm kidding. All right. Ms. Crone, when do you think you can get that clear?
I'll have it done by next Friday. I get paid on Friday, so I'll have that cleared up.
Okay.
And Your Honor, just to clarify, I lied a little bit, not intentionally, but it's 206.96, not 206 even. Can't forget the 96 cents.
Okay, so it's about 207. Is that going to cause you'll still have that?
Yeah, I can have it.
All right. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll adjourn it out to the 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. However, Ms. Williams, I don't need to see you that day. If you get it paid and everything's all set, you're good. You don't need to come down unless you just want to see me.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Style Farms versus Lauren Eccles. Where is she? There you are, Miss Eccles. Hello.
Hello.
All right. What is the claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $2,400.68.
68. All right, Ms. Eccles, how are we going to get this paid?
I'm going to take a money order today for $500. I'm going to take another $500.
Hold on. You broke up there for a moment. I got money order for
$500 today,
okay.
and then another $500 on the 22nd.
Okay, you said another 500 by when?
The 22nd.
Whoa. Did she say 22nd? All right. We had somebody here now. All right. So that'd be 1,000. And then how are you going to get the rest of it paid? Do you know?
The rest can be paid by the 29th.
Okay, glad you're catching.
I think
All
she
right.
said the 29th, Your Honor, but I could be
Well,
wrong.
we thought the
Yeah.
28th.
Oh.
You heard 29? You heard 28.
29.
All right. It'll be somewhere around then. All right. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to adjourn this out to the 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. Okay. And so get those payments in. I'm going to suggest maybe that you contact Ms. Dornbush, see if you guys can work something out. But that's an in-person hearing on that date, so we'll need to see you down at the courthouse, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Scio Farms versus Arkeem Kirk and LaFlora Jackson. Kirk, Jackson, they're not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent to retain of $1,064.26. Costs are $233 for a total of $1,297.26. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Scio Farms versus Kyle Crow. Kyle's not here, but it looks like I have. Oh, no, there's Kyle.
Yes.
How's it? Tyler?
There's two cases,
That's the
Your Honor.
next
One
case.
for
Okay, they're
Kyle
two
and one
different.
for
Okay.
Tyler.
I got you. All right. So Kyle's here. What is the claim on this case?
Your Honor, Mr. Kroll just made an $1,100 payment. It brought his balance down to $1,263.77.
All right. And Mr. Kyle Crow, when are you going to get that paid, sir?
I should be able to have that paid here in about 2 weeks, but the paperwork that I have here says $1,075 or $74,045.
Right.
So
And
I think
that's so
Hold
hold on a second. That's going to be through April and also does not include court costs.
Okay.
You follow that?
Yes.
All right. So why don't we do this? You need another 2 weeks. You need another check, basically, right? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this out to the 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. What I'm going to suggest you do is contact the plaintiff's counsel's office, contact Ms. Dornbush, see what you guys can work out, either in a conditional dismissal or consent judgment, get you the time so that you can get this paid, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Tyler Kroll. Well, hello, Tyler. Oh, you're muted. He's working on it. Can you get yourself unmuted, Tyler? No? Okay. You got somebody there that can help you? Well, that was the camera. No, I don't. I think he's still there. Well, let me pass that one briefly. He's going to get somebody to help him, I'm sure. Scio Farms versus Shane Meyer and Jordan Marshall.
Jordan's here, Your Honor. Looks like
Yeah, I do. I do
Yes,
see it.
Your Honor.
All right, there you are. Thank you. All right. And what's owing on this one?
With cost, Your Honor, $2,404.46.
All right. Marshall, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I believe that's not noted as I did make a payment of $500. I do plan on discussing payment with my roommate who is not here at the moment.
Okay.
We've
So
just
you
been
paid,
having a,
hang on.
yes, sir.
You paid 500. When did you do that?
Earlier this week, I believe Wednesday.
Patty, are you seeing a $500 payment? I don't know if I missed that update from you. Our ledger does not reflect $500 payment though.
It's loading. Hang on. Yes, I do apologize. On the 13th, he did pay $500. Total
Got
owing
it.
is 1914.46.
1914.46. Okay. All right. And then you're not sure how you're going to get this all paid off at this point because you got to talk to somebody else, right?
Yep, not at the moment, Your Honor. We've been going through a rough patch, but I plan to get it all figured out.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. All right. Well, two things. I'm going to adjourn you out to the 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then, is there any further amount you can get paid next week on this?
I get paid personally on the 22nd. I don't know how much I get paid, but I'll be putting my paycheck towards that as well.
All right.
And like I said, with my roommate, I will be discussing with him what he can pay as well.
All right. Very good. Okay. So I'll just indicate that you're going to pay something by the 22nd. We're not sure what it is because you don't know what your check is, right?
Yes, sir.
So we'll do that. This is an in-person hearing, so I'll need you to come down to the courthouse. In the interim, you feel free to contact Ms. Dornbush and see if you can work something out regarding the payment of all of this, particularly after you talk to your roommate and what they're going to contribute. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Court calls the case of Sile Farms versus Sabina Newsom. Sabina Newsom. All right. Don't have it. You may proceed.
Your Honor, actually, there was a payment made today via the portal, so if we could adjourn this for a week to see if it clears.
All right. May 22nd, 2026, 12 noon. Sile Farms versus Amanda Ridley. I'm sorry. Amanda Ridley. Oh, there she is. Okay. Can you unmute? There you go. Miss Ridley, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. I couldn't hear you for a moment. All right. How much is owing?
With costs, Your Honor, looks like Ms. Ridley just made a $600 payment. So we're looking at $931.31.
931.31. All right. So Miss Ridley,
Yeah.
how are you going to get the rest of that paid?
I get paid in 2 weeks and I will have it all paid in full by the 26th.
Okay, let's do this. I'm going to set this out 1 week to the 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. What I'm going to suggest you do is contact Ms. Dornbush, see if you can work something out to kind of get yourself through that date, okay? That you can get paid.
Yeah,
Fair enough?
fair enough. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Sile Farms versus Shannon Rousseau. Shannon Rousseau, not present. You may proceed.
Your Honor, if we could adjourn this one for a week as well. There's been a payment, but we need to verify it's cleared.
Got it. May 22nd, 2026, 12 noon. Sile Farms versus Derek Wanson. Yeah. And Elizabeth Wanson. Neither party's here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent to retain of $1,116.21, cost of $233 for a total due of $1,349.21. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested. Writ to issue in 10 days. Sile Farms versus Rachel Young, Ross Fortner, and Denise Fortner.
Your Honor, in this case, there was a payment, but it was via certified funds, and so we'd like to dismiss this matter.
Dismiss? All right. Case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. And let's see, Tyler Kroll. See if he worked out his. Oh, he did. I think he did. Oh, no. Oh, there he goes.
Hey.
We got you. All right. I had faith you'd work it out. All right.
Yeah, I had help.
Okay, that's good. All right. What is the claim in this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $4,413.01.
All right. Mr. Kroll, how are you going to get that paid?
So I have I basically gotta wait for another check.
Say that again?
I gotta wait 2 weeks. I gotta wait for another check.
And in 2 weeks, you think you'll be able to do what?
I have $1,600 now I can pay, and in 2 weeks I'll be able to pay the rest.
All right. So you got $1,600 that you can pay. Can you get that to the landlord by Monday?
I can do it today, yes.
All right, today. All right, even better. All right, get that over to them today. That's obviously going to lower your balance. I can adjourn this out 1 week to the 22nd, 2026 at noon. That's an in-person hearing. In the interim, if you're looking at working out, do you think on the 26th you're going to be able to pay the whole thing off?
I can look into some things. I should be able to.
Okay.
I can ask for some help. Yeah.
Okay. So let's do this. I'll adjourn it out to that date, pay the $1,600, and then contact Ms. Dornbush at the attorney's office and see if you guys can work out an agreement to get this paid. All right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. And we'll see you next week. That's an in-person hearing, so you got to come down to the courthouse.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. Kroll.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You do the same. And I think that's it.
That is it, Your Honor. Although there was a dismissal, and I don't know if Your Honor was going to call it for Sile Farms versus Robert English. I was chatting with him, and I let him know the case was dismissed. He indicated he still wished to speak with Your Honor. I had assumed you were calling, you were going to read off the dismissals as you normally do, but this may have been one that was submitted early enough that it was already entered.
Yeah, I think it was submitted early enough. It came off the docket.
Understood, Your Honor. Mr. English, my apologies for the confusion. The judge actually is not reading that one off, and since there's no case scheduled for today, I don't know that there's going to be an opportunity for you to speak with the judge, but if you have any questions or concerns, you can certainly reach out to my office and see if we can resolve it.
He left.
He's still here, Judge. He's just muted.
All right. Well, let's see. I got a few minutes
I've got
here.
the case number if you need it, Your Honor.
Yeah, if you would.
Yep, it's 264C0725 LT.
0725 LT. All right. Mr. English? You'll need to unmute.
I'm on.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, not a problem. All right. Your case, I had already taken it off the docket, but you're here. Ms. Dornbush indicated you wanted to say something to me?
Yeah, because I'm just not understanding how I owe that money when no one told me when I went in there to pay it, and I paid them. So how do I owe them money that I paid already when no one explained to me that it was a court cost or anything? I also went in there and signed a new lease paper the same day I paid it on the 17th. And until I had them corrected, they had me on a month-to-month lease. when I had to show them the paperwork that I wasn't. But my thing is that you took my payment on the 17th with no one explaining to me why I was signing these papers that I owe more or anything. And then
Okay, hold on. Owed more than what, Mr. English?
Then my lot rent was because of court costs and fines. They never told me that when I went in there to pay.
All right, your lease, they're gonna, well, first thing is, in any case that's filed, they're gonna be entitled to their court cost, okay? That's gonna happen. Your late fees should be really spelled out in any leasing agreement or by management as to when you would catch a late fee. So they don't need to really tell you that. If your case had proceeded through, I would have told you, quite frankly, that you owed the court cost.
All right.
Okay. I hope that answers your question.
No problem.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. All right. Thank you for that one, Ms. Dorper. All right.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No,
I
no.
always leave it up to a tenant if they want to stay. I never tell them they have to go. Just,
No, I got it.
Normally,
Some people just
normally
want to
they're
talk
called.
to me. All right.
All right, we'll see you this afternoon, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. All right.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Thank you, friend of the court. Do appreciate you being here. Court stands in recess.
Anytime, Judge.
All righty. Your name?
Diana Allen.
And you?
This is Zayden.
You said, I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
Oh, who that man? All right. Where are we on this case?
Balance of $3,950.
All right. So from last week, I had that you were going to.
Sorry.
Sorry. That you were going to pay $1,000 that day. Did you pay that?
Yeah, I paid $1,400 all together today at 9:00.
So you paid the $14,000.
No, I didn't had the 4,000 on the last Friday.
So you paid how much you say today?
1,400.
Don't have any indication of that.
No, we got ledgers yesterday, Your Honor. That was fun.
All right. So if you did that, you got about 2,500. It's still. How are you planning on paying all of that?
Well, I was going to ask for a payment plan, if so.
Are the clients working out payment plans, or how do you want me to do?
Your Honor, I'll reach out to my client and ask if they're willing to do a payment plan with Ms. Allen. Ms. Allen, do you want to give me an email address or a phone number and reach out?
Okay.
You want me to adjourn it out 1 week?
Yes.
All right. Ma'am, I'm going to adjourn your case to May 22nd, 2026 at 1 p.m. Again, another in-person appearance.
Okay.
And let's see, they'll reach out to you and see if we can get something worked out.
All right.
All right. Take care. Take care, little man. Said, I am not talking to you. Harbor Manor versus Salim. Said Al-Araja. Say it again.
Al-Outrage.
Al-Outrage. Okay. All right. How are you today?
I'm good, sir.
Still needing in for plaintiff?
All right. Where are we on this case?
Your Honor, I have a balance including court costs of $2,023.
All right. All right. How are we going to get this taken care of, sir?
So, if I have a time to talk a little bit.
Okay.
Salim Al-Outrage is deceased on November 29.
Okay.
And this is his death certificate.
Okay, I believe you.
And Hala Arosasi, I am the legal guardian for her. and this is the paperwork from the court.
From the probate court,
Uh,
the legal guardian for Nala.
Hala Arosat.
Hala. Okay. All right.
So as soon as Salim deceased, we move Hala to her son home, and he was taking care of her because she has dementia.
Got it.
And she has SSI $994 monthly payment. We paid to Arbor Manor December and January, and we was in the middle of funeral and all that things for Salim Al-Araj, and empty the apartment and clean it up, and we gave the apartment in the end of March to Arbor Manor.
Okay. So the apartment's cleaned out. You turned in the keys and everything to Arbor Manor. You have no knowledge about it.
I have no knowledge, but if I can see the guardian, do you mind, may I see the copy of the guardianship papers? We might be able to just put proofs on the record.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay.
So to your knowledge, there's nobody in the unit, correct?
No one in the unit.
And then I'm sorry, just to be sure, do you have like an ID or something?
It's in my car.
Okay, okay.
Well, if you're
There's full guardianship,
right.
and so I think we can put proofs on the record.
Well, it seems to me you turned in the keys.
Yes, Your Honor.
So this is a possession only. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just adjourn it out a week.
Okay.
You don't have to come back. Let them check into everything that you're saying. And if that's the case, they're going to dismiss because they have the unit. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So I'll adjourn this to May 22nd, 2026 at 1 p.m.
May 22nd.
Yes.
Okay.
And you, if everything checks out, you don't need to appear because they'll just dismiss the case. So what you may want to do is just call their office.
Okay.
And then you'll be all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir. You have a great weekend.
Let's just look at it if you were gonna put. Yeah.
Forrest Knoll versus Ahmed Ajin.
Hi.
Hello. Your name?
Ahmed Ajin.
All right.
Julian Ian for plaintiff.
All right. And how much is owing on this?
You pull up the folder. I got them all out of order.
No, it's okay.
It was all in order, I promise, by my first. Okay, I have a balance including court costs of $3,852. Mr. Ajin and I spoke earlier this week. He's planning to move out by the end of the month and is looking to resolve the balance with a payment plan. I reached out to my client and I just need to hear back from them as to whether they're going to be they're going to accept that payment plan.
So since this isn't for that, I just find you're moving out at the end of the month. Is that it? So what I'll do is I'll find no tribal issue. I'll issue a judgment for possession. For that total amount of 3,852. But the writ will be extended to this way you don't have to come back to May 30th. I'll just do it. It's a Saturday, but I'll just do May 30th. 2026. All right, sir. You understand that? So what I'm doing is I'm issuing a judgment. You'll have to the end of the month.
Okay.
If you don't pay the money, they'd get to remove you anyway from the premises, but you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then you can work out a payment plan with them for the back balance.
Okay.
Fair enough. That way, unless you want to come back down here and see me. Well, don't be so fast to say no. I mean, but, all right, fine. All right. All right. So that ought to work it out for you. All right? Take care. Forrest Knoll versus Arlene Bonner. She goes. Your name?
Arlene Bonner.
That's which one?
Yeah, I was late. I was late writing that judgment for the previous.
Oh. I was wondering. I got it. What? No, I had everything organized. Bonner, they're just messing me up. All right. Where are we on this?
I have a balance including court costs of $1,630.
Okay, she did an intake on 5/12. Go ahead.
1422 now. 1422 now.
You made a payment.
I made a payment last week, and I'm gonna make a payment Monday because when I get off of work, they'll be closed today.
All right, so did you apply to SOS or Hawk, right?
Hawk and DHS.
Okay, so Hawk is reporting that your intake was on May 12th, right?
Yes, at 10 o'clock.
Received documents from you and are awaiting documents from the landlord for review. So
They sent the paper. The office sent the paper 2 days ago in my mailbox and said I owe 1422 now.
okay, gotcha. But
I don't know I honestly I don't know your.
Because I gave them 1,400.
hold on.
Okay.
The last payment that I have, just to make sure we're clear on the payments, was May 5th, $500.
No, I gave them a $1,400 check.
Okay, I see, $1,400.
That was the last one. Yeah.
Okay, it was broken out into 5522 on the ledger for some reason. Since then, so after that point, there are late charges for May, and then the court costs are added onto that for a total of the 1630.
Okay.
But we can.
But did they give any indication? They were waiting on landlord documents at Hawk to determine what they can help you with. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Okay.
Caseworker. What's the case?
No, they don't list who the caseworker. Do you remember your caseworker?
I think her name was Alicia, but I can't remember her last name.
That makes sense. Okay. So let me do this then, ma'am. I'm going to adjourn you out a week. Okay. To the 22nd, 2026 at 1 p.m. And an in-person hearing. Let them get the documents over there, figure out if they're going to help you with anything. And if not, then we'll figure out where we go.
Can I still pay? Because I do have 900 today, like I said, to give to them on Monday, a money order.
Okay, you can. Okay, you can do that. Why don't you do this for me?
Okay.
This balance isn't going to go up anymore.
Okay.
Why don't you? Can I trust you to hold that, or you take it out and spend it?
Oh no, I'm not like
sure.
That. I'm positive.
Sure.
Positive.
Okay. Don't come back here talking about, well, I saw this purse or something I want.
Oh no,
I'm just kidding.
I'd rather have a roof over my head.
Yeah, I got you. I understand. So, and the reason I'm just hold on to the 900.
Okay.
Let them get the documents and let's see what they'll pay.
Okay.
Because if they won't pay the whole balance, but they'll pay part of it, we may be able to, or if they're going to pay the whole balance, we can get yourself ahead for June.
Okay.
How about that?
Perfect.
Okay? I think that'll work, and then that way things get less stressful.
Okay, right.
Okay, we'll see you next week at 1.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. Gulfside Lakes, why do you have that vest on?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I work with special need kids.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you work for the school. All right. Yes, ma'am. Who? Me and you? What do you mean? Are we...
On TikTok.
Oh, will that I don't control that. My things are just streamed and people come up and they put it on there and then they tell me I'm on, I don't know. Because I'm not on social media, so my kids tell me.
Oh.
Okay. Take care of yourself. I just wanted an orange vest. I want to wear one of those out here. Gulfside Lake 1 and 2 versus, is it BK Diarrhea?
Bakai Diarra.
That's what I said. Why are you
No,
correcting me? I'm kidding. All right. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Judge. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I messed it up the last time too. So, all right. Where are we on this case?
Your Honor, I have a balance of court costs of $4,345.16. But I believe Mr. Yara was
Is he on?
following up with some with math and friendly from last week and see if that could be fruitful.
All right. Where are you on this, sir?
So recently my vehicle has that's why I'm not there currently right now, but recently my vehicle has been impounded. So that situation has totally threw me off of what's currently going on right now. So I like, sat and contemplated. I do get out of my lease next month, June 15th. I was wondering if I can get until June 5th to, move everything out and just, start a payment plan because, just everything is just backed up without me having a vehicle.
All right. So you're thinking of just moving out. You can't get out before the end of the month? You know what I'm saying?
Because the vehicle, I don't have a vehicle currently with me to get everything out. So
So you
yeah.
need that next week.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
Did Mr. Diarra say June 5th or June?
He said June 5th.
June 5th,
right?
yeah, June 5th.
I think we can do that.
Okay. All right, we'll do it. Here's what I'll do. If I know tribal issue, I'm going to grant a judgment for possession. I'll extend the writ date to June 5th, 2026. All right?
Okay, Judge.
And then you'll be all set. All right?
Yeah,
Go
no
out,
problem.
get yourself settled. Take care of yourself, young man.
Thank you so much, Judge. I appreciate it. You
All
enjoy
right,
your day.
All right. Hamilton Crossing 1 versus Crystal Stanley. And John Stanley and Jordan Haley.
Jordan Bert.
Yeah. Your name?
Family.
All right. Well, what do we have as a balance on this?
Julian Egan for plaintiff, Your Honor. I have a balance of court costs of $1,074.
All right. All right. How are we going to get this paid? Do you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah. I talked to Miss Dorsey yesterday and she said I need a COD and that I had to come to court, make sure it's paid by the 31st.
So you're planning on paying in full by the 31st?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd happy to do a judgment in fall.
Okay, I can do that.
It probably will be earlier than the 31st, but
Okay. So what counsel's indicating is that they have a judgment. I would just find that there's not a tribal issue for the court
okay.
case. I'd extend the writ date out or the order of eviction date from what would normally be the 25th to the 31st.
Okay.
You'll get it paid. If you get it paid, then dismiss the case.
That sounds great. And then
Fair enough?
fair enough.
All right.
So it's a.
Yeah, right, because that's a Monday. So I'll find no tribal issue. Grant a judgment for possession. First or thereafter, 2026. All right. And I'll sign the judge paid. They'll set it aside. Everything will be all set.
All good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You have a great day. Weekend. I'll pull that. That way you have to count. Hamilton Crossing 1 versus Tammy Evans. Oh, everybody waving at each other. Oh no, watch her. Hello,
Hello.
what's your name? Oh, whoa.
And
Thanks. No.
it's on social media.
All right. All right. And let's see, where are we on this? You had indicated there were certain repair issues for you.
Yes, sir.
Did those get addressed at all, or where are we? So they didn't get addressed. Nobody came over, or what?
Hey,
Wow. Okay.
That the bedroom window leaks, and then what's going on with the dishwasher? Is it just it's not working, or
it's not working and it's full of water. And it's a smell come from it in the washing machine and the dryer. It's messed up.
Wait, I had
The washing machine.
here before, it was the bedroom window. There was then the washer and dryer
And dishwasher.
and the dishwasher.
Yes, that's it.
And I think when we did that, because we were on Zoom at the time, that Mr. Fink was going to try, I think he was here,
Yes.
going to try to get somebody over there, but nobody's come over yet.
No, sir.
All right.
Your Honor,
All right. What do you have as the,
balance currently $927.
okay. So she's paid quite a bit. I mean, so I mean, she paid, because I had that she was going to pay $1,500 by Monday. That would have brought her into $2,000 range, but she's obviously made another other kind of pay.
Your Honor, the balance that I have is. The balance I have is 927. It looks like there was on the 8th. I'm gonna have to, I don't have the ledger that we had that date, but I will follow up. Does the 927 sound right to you? Or does it sound lower than what you would?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just want to be able to pay what I owe.
Right.
Hang on. So here's what you told me. So last time we were here, the balance that was given, including court costs, was $3,687. She had indicated she was going to pay $1,500 by Monday.
That is correct. And
I paid
Did you
it.
do that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, she did that.
so I don't know what the discrepancy is, Your Honor, but obviously the balance that on this ledger on May 8th is different than what
Right.
we would have had last week. And so what
Gotcha.
I could do is, I don't know if this is it subsidized, the rent subsidized.
Okay, so that might have been it, like a payment came or something.
Yeah, that might be.
Okay, got it.
Double check though.
Okay, so I'm gonna adjourn it out a week. I want these repairs done. Because as I recall, she told me the last time, she's been living with these for a while now. She asked that they be done, and I'm not saying that they can fix them all right away, but somebody needs to get over there and check on them. And so I want that done before we come back next week. So I'm gonna adjourn you out. What? Yes, ma'am. No, it's okay.
I can't come in person because I get off work at 1. I work 5 a.m. to 1. So I can't unless it's later.
Your Honor, do you want
So
to?
you don't want to see me?
I love to see you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm not. You know, people are offending me all over the place today.
I don't want you to be offended.
Oh, I know. All right. So you get off of work at 1.
5 to 1. I work 5 to 1.
Do you want to adjourn it out
2 weeks. Okay. I'll do this for you, okay? 29,
Okay.
2026 at 2 p.m. Will that work better for you?
Sir.
All right.
Date it.
See, I can be nice. All right.
Oh, nice.
You take care. You have a great weekend. All righty. Hamilton Crossing 2 versus Anthony Kaba. She's on the shoot. Grant application.
Brian Ingen for Plea.
That means. Hello.
Hello,
What's your name?
Fatimata Kaba.
Okay. I have a note from Hawk, and I don't know how to interpret it entirely. It says waiting for electronic signature for grant application from client.
Yeah, and then I sent that in yesterday. My caseworker, Alicia Sykes, I think. She's in the process of getting that check sent over to the office, I think.
To the complex? Okay. So you were at the end, your understanding is you were at the end of the process.
Yeah.
You needed to sign and then it was gonna go over. All right, what do you have as a current now? 2002. All right. So what I'm gonna do, ma'am, is I'm gonna adjourn you out to the 22nd, 2026 at 1 p.m. Okay? Hopefully they're gonna get over there. There might be a slight discrepancy of about $50 somehow or another, maybe. Who knows? All right. But hopefully then everything will be paid and we all set.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you. New Park Ridge versus Sydney Dodd.
As this doc comes up, Your Honor, we spoke previously and she did different Hawk application.
Yes, and hello, what?
Hi, Sydney Dodd.
Okay. I have a note here that Ms. Dodd has been approved for $1,652 in rental arrearage. She was approved on the 13th. How much was that? 1652.
Your Honor, the balance that I have is 1654.
I think your math is off by $2. All right. So she was approved for that, but you guys don't have the check. So let me ask you this. If you had to come up with the $2,
Guess I'll pay it.
I should make her not pay it. So
I do got a question though.
that she would pay it.
I would. I got babies. I gotta keep my house. I said I got babies. I gotta keep my house.
I got you. What?
So I'm not sure if you remember, but the last time that I was here, it was the furnace issue. You had stopped it and dismissed the case that I had before until that was fixed. They did have somebody come out. It was during the winter earlier this year.
Okay.
They did have somebody come out, but they weren't able to connect the air. They had to basically rig it kind of to just get the heat going for us. I'm back and do
now,
but they still haven't came. So I was trying to see if somebody could come out. I've emailed a couple times, but still nothing. And then also we have a bird now in the dryer vent that I had asked for them. Like they keep coming through the
to the outside. I don't know. I just here and I ran outside. So I don't know. Yeah, so it's live bird. And so they just keep coming back and forth.
When to invest?
Oh no, I don't do animals. I don't, But they keep
What, all animals or just birds?
I'm scared of birds. I don't know why.
Okay. Me too.
Okay.
All right. I just don't like them flapping around. I got you.
So
all right. So when are we gonna get that bird out?
they keep so that's the thing. They go out, but they come back in. So I had spoke to them about they were supposed to put a sheet up or something like that, but it still hasn't been done. So if
All
you
right.
put one up for
So
me.
here's what I'm gonna do. Bird in event. I want somebody to check her air conditioning because if that blower doesn't work, she's not gonna get air.
Okay.
And then do something about that bird.
Please. Please, bird.
So I'll adjourn it out to the 22nd, 2020. Well, if the check is on the way, let me go to the 29th. I'm gonna go 2 weeks out. Let them try to get out there and get that all solved. And then that's at what? 2 p.m.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
I'm what day is that?
That's the 29th.
What day is it?
Friday.
Friday. I might be in class because I'm in the nursing program, but we have clinicals and they switching our schedule, but I think we're switching to Fridays. So do I have to be in person?
You're supposed to be in person, but
I can talk to her. I'll ask my teacher first if I can step aside because it's right down the street.
So here's the issue. I don't want you missing class, but because the issue, I don't want you missing class to get down here. You think that if I gave you Zoom approval, you could appear via Zoom?
That's fine.
All right.
I asked her too first. I'm right. It's literally right here by St. Joe's. So I'm not far, but I just want to make sure that I'd be able to step out.
Okay. All right. So we'll work that out. The worst thing that nothing's going to happen. I just want to make sure that these repairs are done and that they get the check over.
Thank you.
And we'll do that. Okay.
All right.
So when are you going to be a nurse?
February of 27. Yep. So next year, I'm almost there.
Next year?
Here.
How long you been doing?
This year, it's only a 12-month program through St. Joe's. This is the first one through
that St. Joe's. Okay.
I work there.
That part of that are they connected with the nursing program at Washington?
Not yet. So I'll be doing the bridge program there. So I'm doing the LPN program right now, but I'm going to bridge over to RN after I'm done in February.
Gotcha.
So that will be through one.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Thank you. Then just
New Park Ridge versus Alana Armstead. I do.
Okay.
She on there?
Yep.
Okay. So what do you have her owing?
$1,004. Letter of commitment.
Yes, that's what we have. And a letter came in, or a note came in indicating she's sick and contagious. She said she has paid the rent, which I'm assuming she means that. So,
Would you adjourn it?
yeah. During this 22nd, 2026, 1 p.m. All right. Strong Future Homes versus Jamila Williams. See, I knew that was her. Watch her closely. Hello, what's your name?
Jamila Williams.
And where are we on her case?
So I did speak with the attorney earlier in the week. We actually emailed back and forth to sign a consent form.
Yeah. Ms. Williams is looking to get funds released from her 401.
Okay.
So I just need the judgment in order to them.
Oh, gotcha. Because it was going to be the hardship.
Yeah.
And you need.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that they understand what. Okay. We can do so we could do a consent judgment that has a date, and so think what day you have it all paid the date.
To
But give yourself enough time for it to
process and everything, so maybe 2 weeks. It shouldn't take that long, 'cause it's all about
Well, the problem is that I mean, I could adjourn it out 2 weeks. I don't have a problem with that, but if you get it in today, I'm looking at the way they've been running with other people, but I don't know, is about 10 days.
Yeah.
Before they're gonna process it out to get to you. We're gonna lose 2 days because of the weekend.
Right.
So
What if we put June 1st and no writ without a hearing?
that'll work. Okay, what that would mean, ma'am, is that I'd be finding no tribal issue in this case. I would enter the judgment for possession. Okay, in the amount, what'd you say the amount was again?
1,804.
Okay. For that total amount, okay, we would set a order of eviction date, meaning if you don't get this paid by the 1st of June, then they could apply for an order of eviction. But we're gonna add language in there that there's gonna be no writ without a hearing. And what that means is they can't just do it, send it in, sign, and then next thing you know, you got a sheriff showing up. It has gotta come back before me.
Okay.
Before that happens. That way, if there's a delay with your 401k or whatever, we'll all be back together to know. So it won't, nothing bad happen to you.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yep. So I'll get that paperwork today.
Yes, what we're gonna do is do that. And then I'm gonna extend your writ to the June 1st, 2026, no writ without a hearing. And then unless you're that, I'm gonna sign that judgment, ma'am. Okay,
Okay.
and then what I'm gonna need you to do so that you'll have it, so you can try to get it over to them, is you can go down to the clerk's office, they'll give you a copy.
Okay.
Okay, and then that way you'll be able to send that off to whoever you need to.
Sounds good.
Okay?
All right.
All right, you take care. Have a great weekend. The Haven versus Raymond Stewart III.
Jillian Egan for faithful.
And Morgan, you're in. Not here. Okay.
Nope, I'm Raymond Stewart.
All right. What do we have?
Balance including court costs of $4,620.82.
All right. How are we gonna get this taken?
Yeah, thought I was all good, and then student loans processed before the rent payment. So done a DHS application, doing FASCO with them. I only get paid once a month, so I wouldn't even be able to pay again until 29th or whatever the last business day of the month is. So I was hoping we could do like a payment arrangement or something, but we're trying to figure this all out.
So let me get this. You're a student?
No, not anymore.
More? Okay. So what got paid? How'd you?
The student loan payment went through first before the rent payment, so my bank denied the rent payment.
Oh,
yeah. Student loan payment wasn't even supposed to be due that day. They just made an error, and of course, I can't get that back for 21 days.
Okay. So your student loan payment got made. And so they didn't pay the rent. And so you say you don't get paid till the 29th. But are you going to be able to cover this balance on the 29th?
Majority of it, I'm hoping that FASCO at U of M can help me out, as well as DHS.
All right. So did you do a DHS?
Mm-hmm.
Did?
Yep, that was a couple days.
Couple days ago, when you found out about everything else.
Yes, as soon as I started.
Okay, so just so you can put it in perspective, how many people are in your place? Two? Two. All right. So if DHS awards their maximum amount, you're only going to get about $520. That's all that they're going to have. Then you say you'll have your check by the 29th.
Yes.
And then you're looking for other.
Yep.
You know how much your check is, how much you're gonna check towards your rent?
$3,200.
3,200?
Yep.
Okay, so you'll put 3,200 toward your check. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, sir. But you don't have any funds till then.
No, I made a payment of $500 yesterday or the day before.
Okay. All right, hold on. You don't have that because I don't.
I don't see it. Here. Wait. The right one?
I don't think you have it only because I'm looking at last week's number and it went up by the.
I got the receipt in my book bag.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. We just get our ledger for noon the day.
Oh,
So
I don't believe you, but she did. So
I got the receipt.
yeah, all right.
no, we're not.
All right. Yeah, go.
What do you think about adjourning it to the 29th? If Mr. Stewart can, it's gonna be 2 p.m. So Mr. Stewart can make that payment like early in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe,
You can do it then?
Yeah.
All right,
and have, maybe at that point, we talk about maybe doing a judgment so that we can freeze the amount.
got it. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. May 29th, 2026 at 2 p.m. All right, make sure to get that payment in, then we can check it and do whatever.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
everybody believes you'll do it. I'm skeptical, but all right. Court calls the case, The Haven versus Jeffrey Perry.
Jillian Hagan for free.
How you doing, girl?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Oh, great.
You're Mr. Perry?
Yes, I am.
All right. And where are we on his case?
The balance including court costs is $4,260.52.
All right.
You have a note from my client concerning the repairs issue.
Okay.
So, they performed a mold test, and they didn't really find it much. So maintenance supervisor walked the apartment, did a kills treatment. Bathrooms. They also repaired the first floor holes, had both bathrooms painted. The toilet parts were replaced, and the lid switched to the water place. There is one toilet repair still pending. There was a part that needed to be ordered.
Got it.
That's the notes I have.
So they came in and did some stuff.
Some stuff, but the washer it wasn't replaced. It still doesn't work. They took it apart and they never came back over with the part. They said they was going to come back over 2 days ago, but they never came.
Is that the switch that's missing, or you say they replaced the switch, which sounds like it wasn't operational, but then they would have put a switch in. It should have been operational, but you're saying it's not operational.
Yeah, they did. They said they don't have the part. So they said they would have.
That might be the part they're ordering then.
Okay.
Got it.
And
All right.
so for the bathrooms, they're still doing the same thing. It's causing, like when I first moved there back in December, later I let them know what was going on. They delayed the mold test for like 2 or 3 months. They didn't do it until I said
But they just did a mold test.
They just did it, yeah. But they just did it. Was this like 5 months later? But I requested back in December.
Okay, so what do you want me to do with that?
Yeah, I had a lot of damages since then because
what damages?
Had to get hotels for some days, had to miss work some days. I was in the house getting really sick. They say it's not mold, it's something in there. And I still have it.
All right, so has any rent been paid?
Not since the end of March.
Okay, so why hasn't the rent been paid?
It initially because I had a lot of repairs and stuff that need to get done. I kept promising to come, haven't came, kept saying they're gonna come, didn't come. I didn't pay the rent, went on ahead and did the mold test. And then said they had a little.
You have the funds.
I have some of it now because I had to use.
How much do you have?
I have 2,000.
All right, but if you have 2,000, where's the other 2,200 gonna come from?
Say what I applied for the SIR program with DHS.
How many people are in your unit?
2.
So the most they're gonna pay is about $520.
Yes, and I'm asking the court to exercise the MCL 554139. The house is not in livable condition with the home being that way. Like right now, I'm sick and air.
All right, look, if that's fine. If that's what, no, I don't exercise that. You need to file a written answer. I'm gonna order that written answer be due. You need to file a written answer by the 22nd. Alleging all of your complaints and the basis for which you're not paying rent. I'm also going to order the escrow to be placed within 7 days, today's the 15th, so I'm going to order it as of, what is monthly rent?
1950.
I have 1780 is just rent, and then there's other monthly fees that are, but the rent.
The base rent is 1780. And then, all right. I'm going to order escrow in the amount of the 17. That would normally be due on the first of month for beginning in June. You're to place $1,890 or $890 into rent within the next 7 days. And then 1780 thereafter as we go forth. I'll let them. Hopefully that part will come in. I'll adjourn this out to May 29th, 2026. So your answer is due next week. I'll see you in 2 weeks at 2 p.m. And then you need to deposit the 890 in and then the 1780. See where we go.
Wait, I have a question. For my for the damages that I incurred, so you want me to submit that in writing to the court?
Excuse me?
The damages that I incurred for having to get hotel rooms to leave out?
To file an answer and anything that you're claiming in writing, you got 1 week to do it.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Your Honor, just to clarify, do you want me to write that, let's drop that as the order, submit it to the court?
Yes, please. All right, that's it for that block. Should they bow down? Have a good weekend. Court stands in recess.
Rise. All right. 14A, District Court, County of Washington, State of Michigan, is now back in session. The Honorable Judge J.
You may be seated. So, I delay, folks. Court does call the case of Clark Road Senior Dividend Housing versus Tracy Rolex.
Keith Gann, P78219 for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Madam and Kim, on behalf of Ms. Rolex, and Ms. Rolex is present here in the courtroom today.
Long time no see.
Good to see you, Your Honor.
And where are we on this case?
We just entered our appearance, and it appears that, well, Ms. Rolex has Section 8, zero income. We are investigating her recertification to see if part of her rent is owed by Section 8. And so we would ask a couple of weeks adjournment, opportunity to look into this and file an answer or work something out with a plaintiff.
You're going to have an objection to that, or?
No objection. I guess I would request that rent be paid into escrow during this time period. It has been a few months since any payment has been made.
Okay, well, what is her portion? The last, I get there's a recert issue, but.
So she has zero income and her rent should be zero, but apparently what I'm understanding is that her voucher payment standard might be too low, so that she has a portion of rent that she has to still pay, which she can't pay So that's why we're looking into this. I think her portion,
Got it.
$130.
So her portion should be 0, but because the one part is too low, there's I'll call it a gap that she's supposed to pay.
Exactly.
Right now, what is she supposed to be paying?
130, I believe.
All right. And she doesn't have that to pay at this point.
Right.
All right. What I'll do, counsel, is I'll reserve the issue of escrow until at least we can have some preliminary whatever.
Oh, thank you.
You applied through Hawk? Okay. Did you meet with them on the 12th? Just a few days ago? Alicia? Okay, so you were dealing with Alicia because the note I have from them indicates she had an intake on the 12th. I didn't know if you knew that, Ms. Kim, and that they're waiting for additional documents from her.
And I sent them, I sent all them to her. And I told her today, she emailed me today and I talked to her today. And I got an appointment with my caseworker because I had filled out because I applied for disability. So, and I applied for the money you get from the Department of Human Services, whatever.
Okay.
And I applied for it to get the $200 a month. I turned my paperwork in. I called, they sent the letter saying I got denied because I didn't turn in my paperwork. And I turned my paperwork in the same day I turned in my paperwork for somebody to come and help me at my house. I'm getting a caregiver too.
Gotcha.
So I turned all of that in and I walked it in. They didn't get it. So I had to reapply. So I got an appointment next Friday on the 22nd with my caseworker about that.
Okay.
So
You got a lot going on. Okay. So if I kick this out to your appointment with your caseworkers on the 22nd.
Yeah.
And you were asking for 2 weeks, and I understand there's no objection to the 2 weeks to try to get to the bottom.
Out of courtesy to Attorney Kim, so we've worked great together in the past. I won't object to 2 weeks.
Did you worked great with Kim?
We've always worked things out.
Really? Are you serious, Gan? There hasn't been a problem?
Even a Spartan can pull miracles.
You know what? If you work great together and there were no issues, you are my hero. I know we just left you out of the whole conversation, didn't we, Miss Kim? May 29th, 2026 at 3 p.m. in
3
person.
p.m. In person?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
PM. Let's see where we are on this. Okay.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Thank you. And again, good seeing you, Miss Kim. Take care, Miss Rolex. Huron Vista. Was that it for Mr. Gang?
No, it's got
Okay. Huron Vista versus Takia Robert.
May it please the Honorable Court, Steve Gann, P78219 for the plaintiff.
Miss Roberts.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's that uh-oh for? I need a
sorry.
camera. It's all right.
I'm at my desktop. I was on my phone, but it started to update out of nowhere, so I had to jump on my desk. I didn't want you to feel like I was trying to miss my court case, so I was trying to get back in here. So I'm on my desktop right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. And what do we have owing on this case?
Currently, the rent due owing is $3,365. We're asking for $240.81 in court fees for a total of $3605.81. $3605.81.
All right. And ma'am, my note here indicates unemployment benefits of some type?
Yes. So I didn't hear anything back about my union getting into my fixing the dates and stuff on there. Because remember I told you how they said that I violated a policy and that's why they denied my unemployment. So my union had to go in there and fix it with my supervisor because she put the wrong dates on there. So I went to Michigan Works on Wednesday to open a new claim for that. And no one told me that when you're denied the first time that you can still certify to get at least the back pay that you missed. No one told me that. So when I went into their Wednesday and I told them my situation, so they could have informed me then before I opened a new claim. They made me open a new claim and went from there. So now I have to wait to certify the week of the 25th. And with that payment will be only like 300, but I also paid today. I went to the leasing office today to pay 1,000. I got the receipt for that. They also processed it today. I'm also, after the court hearing, I'm going to give them a money order for 500. So today I paid 1,500 in total. And I was hoping that I can give a little bit more time to get the rest of the money. I'm also waiting on my taxes. I did file for my taxes. So hopefully when that money comes back, I should be able to give them more.
Okay, let me ask you this. You
Okay.
paid $1,500 today, so you'd be around the $2,100. And are you going to have any funds next week?
No, Your Honor.
All right. What about the week after?
That's the week of the 25th. So they told me to certify, and normally you don't see anything until like 3 days, they told me. So when I get the 300 payment from that, I'll give it to them. But I still have family members that are trying to help me towards the end of this month as well.
All right. So if she paid $1,500, Mr. Gandy, you want 22nd or 29th? I'll give her a bit more time to do this.
Your Honor, if we could, she's in the on Zoom. Can I speak with her in a breakout room for just a minute? Maybe come up with conditional dismissal right now. And
I usually don't do that, but
that's fine. Then
I'll
set for
adjourn
the
it out a
29th.
week, and then the two of you can talk on your own time.
Yeah, how about the 29th? And then we'll get something to you beforehand.
Okay. Does that sound okay, Ms. Roberts?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to put this out to May 29th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's in-person hearing. You need to contact Mr. Gann's office and see if you can work something out in terms of a conditional dismissal or something prior to that date, okay?
Okay, I don't have the number to Mr. Gann's office. Is there a way
It's on
that
paper, but
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry.
all right. All right. Okay, it's okay, Ms. Roberts. All right. And Ms. Roberts, I'm going to
Yes.
advise you of this right now.
Okay.
So that if it's submitted beforehand,
Okay.
that upon the signing by the court of a conditional order of dismissal, you have 3 business days to think about it. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some misunderstanding, or some confusion on your part, or some right you didn't assert, you'd have 3 business days to file a motion with the court to set that aside. Okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All
Your
right.
Honor. You have a great
Thank
day.
you. And I think that's it. What do I have? Oh, this is Mr. Fantaris. Why do I have this on? I don't know what I'm doing.
I think the next one might be for Mr. Levine.
Yeah, Mr. Levine's office. Westridge Mobile Home Park versus Michelle Cates, excuse me.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Dana Hall on behalf of plaintiff, Westridge.
I have a dismissal.
Yes.
Okay, case dismissed.
Okay.
I can do that. All right. Court calls the case, Red Line Apartments versus Harvey Hudson.
I also want to point out that it's Miss Hall's birthday tomorrow, so maybe
Is
a
it?
little bit of a tough time.
Happy birthday.
I just had to do
the
that.
beat 29 again.
Yes.
All right.
I remember those.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay.
All right. Where are we on this?
Your Honor, what, I don't know if Ann probably remembers this. What happened to Mr. Hudson was here last week and he was on the court Zoom.
Yes.
And it went down and we thought he left. And so you allowed me to enter a default. Then shortly thereafter, he wrote an explanation. So
I never left.
Well, he never left, but he
That's
got,
why we're reset
Right.
without any, yeah.
so his balance, I asked him today, I said, so what's your plan? He just wants to get some time so he can move out.
Got it.
So what I suggested was giving him till the 26th, which would be basically 10 days from today. Actually be the day after Memorial Day. And he said, that's fine. He can be out by then.
Can you, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, you can take your hands out of your pocket.
I'm sorry. It is
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, got a judgment here.
Or do you just want to leave that one in? Just, I'll do it however the court wants to do it.
In terms of what?
You already got a judgment in this case.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave the judgment, extend the writ date out. So you understand, sir, that despite whatever's going on, I'm gonna leave the judgment that they took in place.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
but I'm gonna extend the writ date in this case to the 26th.
Okay.
Okay, instead of whatever it was on the 18th or something like that. So I'll extend your writ date to May 26, 2026.
So just make sure you're out by then.
Yes. Okay.
Okay? All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Sorry the internet went down on you.
No problem. No problem. Thank you.
No. All right.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
That's all for me today. Have a good weekend.
Do the same, sir. Hamptons of Clover Lane versus Carlos McMath.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Brad Decker for plaintiff.
Your name, sir?
Carlos.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Right now, what I'm showing is $43.98 and 34 cents, including court cost of $175.
Said 43.98.
Yep, $43.98 and 34 cents, Judge.
All right, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I was trying to pay $2,500. I've been trying to pay $2,500 since Monday to try to get this, because this is from April's rent. And then now they also tacked on May rent as well.
Right.
And so I was trying to pay the $2,500 to get April off and then try to move out by the end of the month and then also pay by the 30th for May.
Okay.
Have it all
So
paid
you're
off.
trying to move.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Because currently right now I'm on monthlies.
Right. Because you said you were going to pay $2,000 by today, but you're going to try to pay $2,500 by today.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So here's what I'll do. I'll find no tribal issue. You're not disputing the amount. So indicate that, and so I'll grant the judgment for the 43.98.34. With a writ to issue, and then so listen real close to what I'm saying. Writ to issue the 25th. Okay. However, if defendant pays $2,500 by the 15th of May today, then the writ's extended to May 1st, actually June 1. Writ. You understand that, sir?
So there's no way for me to get this dismissed.
Not unless you were going to get everything paid or moved out.
Understand.
That would be the with if that happens. So if you get the $2,500 paid, then writ June 1. And then just adding that to the form. All right. Thanks,
Your Honor.
Redwood Superior Township versus China Green.
Brad Decker for plaintiff.
Hello. Your name?
China Green.
All right. And where are we on her case?
We did receive a $3,300 payment that has been processed now, so she's at $1,953 and 88 cents, including $175 of court cost. And I do want to put it on the record, there was an issue with my client accepting whips. We will accept payment by whips at this point for the remaining balance.
Whips.
The walk-in payment system where you can go to like Walmart or Kroger and pay for it. I've been trying to pay since Tuesday.
and they wouldn't take it. So you're gonna get this paid. When are you gonna have this paid by?
I can go after work today and pay it.
So here's what I want to do. Since they wouldn't take her money, I don't understand why people won't take money. I'm gonna adjourn this out 1 week to the 22nd, 2026 at 2 p.m. If everything's paid, it's gonna be just all right. Sound good? All right, screen, you take care. Set it for that block.
I like the ballot.
Thank you, Judge.
Right on time. Thank you. Guys, have a great weekend. Court's gonna stand in recess. Court calls case of Lori Anderson versus Armani Lines. I'm sorry. Did we get the email to the court so that council's aware? It says that, hi, this is Irani Lyman. My hearing is got rescheduled until today at 2 p.m. I'm in the hospital and will not be able to make it. I want to see if I can get another agenda, please. I will say, if council's not aware, I adjourned it to the last hearing because she had sent in medical indicating that she was in the hospital at that time.
Your Honor, my client is called the hospital and Miss Lyman was released on Sunday. And then here's the thing.
Wouldn't have given her that information.
Knowing Miss Lyman's the information.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Exactly. You use somebody's information that you got for other purposes for the purpose of checking whether or not they were in the hospital. That is absolutely deplorable.
Still.
Inexcusable. Absolute excusable. Well, not going to benefit you today. I'm going to adjourn it. I'm not. I can't even believe you did that. Adjourn this to May 29th, 2026 at 3 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you. I've got one.
Yeah.
Apologize for interrupting. The 29th, it should be
At noon. Okay. Yes, I went to.
Well, we want to go there. So that's going to be at noon.
At noon.
At, yeah.
You have Maple Heights?
I do.
All right. Maple Heights Apartments versus Aaron Simpson. No relation.
Attorney J. Big on behalf of plaintiff.
Aaron Simpson. Check in. You like to proceed?
Yes.
And raise your right hand to be sworn.
I will.
Solemnly swear a firm testimony you're about to give will be truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. This is an action for possession only. Rent to retain $589 even. Court costs of $171.18. A total of $760.18. To my knowledge, defendant is not a minor, not incompetent, not in the military. To my knowledge, paragraph 7 of the complaint, the habitability section still holds true. I do have a proposed judgment. Sign it, and may I approach, Your Honor?
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession redemption amount is in the amount requested with the rate issue in 10 days.
Thank you.
Is that it? All right, have a good week.
All right, thank you.
Think I know that. It's been a long day. Harbor Woods versus George Jones the fourth.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rachel Dornbush, Palace Lawn, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
George Jones.
All right.
And where are we on this case?
Your Honor, we were waiting for the assistance payment to come through from Hawk, or SOS, whichever agency. I'm so sorry, Your Honor, whichever agency it was. I don't see that it has, but Mr. Jones, do you have any reason to believe that it's come through?
I have here's what I have.
Okay.
From the person preparing this spreadsheet. Client was approved for assistance in the amount of $26.95.16. They said check number, and then they give a 5-digit check number, was issued and mailed on May 6th.
Okay.
Landlord was also sent a payment commitment letter on 5/7.
And we were aware of, well, we got a commitment letter, so we knew that payment was being issued. We knew the amount of the payment. They generally say to allow for like 2 weeks for it to come through.
Right. So what currently is his balance? He should.
I've got him at 2752.16.
So the amount that they issued it for would cover plus some change.
Did you say 2965.16 or 2695?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 26.95.
Okay, I had it in, Your Honor, at 2965, but I think I transposed the number, so I just wanted to make sure. I'll have to go back and grab the letter just to double check it, but that sounds right. So it'll be slightly short, but the difference, Your Honor, is the late fee, and then the ledger that SOS had. I think the court costs were off by $2, and so I believe
$2. It's another one.
$57 difference.
57. So would you be able to get that in, sir?
As soon as it posts, because I can't make a payment online. I can't make split payments. So once it posts.
So once this posts, then you can pay the rest. All right.
Problem.
So they say 2 weeks. They did it on the 7th. Well, 6th, 7th. So
Yeah, running.
we know that it's happening. I'm going to put this one out to the 29th. I mean, the majority of this is covered. So May 29th, 2026 at 1 p.m. So what I'm hoping is that check could go in, it'll post, you get that other payment, everything we paid, they can dismiss this.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. You have a good weekend, sir.
You too.
Harbor Woods versus Tanisha Booker.
I'm here.
Hello, Ms. Booker. All right, where are we on her case?
With costs, Your Honor, $1,653.96. Ms. Booker made some payments, $2,530.
She made 2,500. She said she was paying that on that Monday after the last hearing. So that one came in. All right. Well, thank you for following through on what you told me, Ms. Booker. How are you going to get the rest of this paid?
I get paid in 2 weeks, so my next payday is the 29th.
29th. If I adjourn it out to that date because you made this big payment, can you get that paid early in the day?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can get it paid early in the day, they know it, and hopefully we can have this thing dismissed. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn you out to the 29th, 2026 at 1 p.m. So the earlier you get it paid, the better, so they can communicate with the attorney. And hopefully we can have it. Okay?
Alrighty.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Harbor Woods versus Flora Boone. Flora Boone, not checked in. I think you were previously sworn. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent to retain of $3,109.01, cost of $188 for a total due of $3,297.01. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Thank you. And that total amount was, I'm sorry.
Sorry, $3297.01.
Thank you. Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, in the amount requested, reduced 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Jennifer Carroll and Linda Carroll. Oh, there she is. Hello, Miss Carroll. You're muted. Okay.
Hi.
Hello. All right, where are we on this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $1,189.44.
All right. Miss Carroll, so she paid her 800. So how are you going to get the rest of this paid?
Okay, so I talked to Hawk, and they said that they could not help me because I made too much, but that they referred me to Friends Indeed, and I've been trying to contact them. She told me they were going to call me, but I haven't received anything.
Right.
And so I have called them and left a message. Also, I reached out to employee services at work, and so I sent them my information, and she has a few places that she also said that she was going to refer me to, but I haven't heard anything from them yet.
Okay. You're working, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when's your next check?
My next check is the 27th, I believe.
Okay, it's not till that day. All right. Well, I'm going to put you out 1 week. Let's see what Friends Indeed do, and we may have to just do something from there. Okay.
Okay.
But did you hear from SER?
I have not heard from the SER either.
So
But I
that's still
feel like
pending.
if I make too much for Hawk, I'm probably going to make too much for them as well.
Well, okay. All right. So I'm going to go out to the 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. Okay.
All right.
If in the interim you got anything you can pay, put it over toward the payment on that. All right.
I absolutely will.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Arbor Woods versus Daryl Corley and Stephanie Corley.
Here.
They said. Okay, I heard somebody.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're there? Okay, I need a camera, please.
Oh, sorry.
And what's our balance?
Your Honor, we actually have a signed agreement, and I have the signed paperwork back from my client and neglected to turn it into the court. So we have a consent judgment, Your Honor, signed by myself and Ms. Corley. Ms. Corley, I apologize for not having this email to the court before.
Oh, sorry. It's okay.
It would be a default as to Mr. Corley with the same terms. Your Honor, the agreement is for payment on or before May 25th, but I forgot that the 25th is a holiday, so I'm going to switch that to the 26th. But nonetheless, Ms. Corley had indicated she intends to pay on or before the 22nd. So she'll have a few extra days in there just as cushion in case something comes up.
Okay, so she's going to have everything by then. All right. Is Ms. Corley, is that all correct?
It is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any questions regarding the judgment?
Nope. Everything's all good.
All right. And what was the total amount on the judgment?
With cost, Your Honor, it was $2233.59. And Ms. Corley, I'll CC you on the email as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And that's going to be 26. Well, 10 days, basically. All right. I'll enter that consent judgment once it comes across. I'll sign off on it. Ms. Corley, you have 3 business days to think about this. If you have any reason to believe that you have not asserted some right, there's some confusion, some mistake on your part, you'd have those 3 business days to file a motion with the court. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Corley, you have a great weekend.
You too.
Take care. Arbor Woods versus Latia Davis. Latia Davis, not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent per chain of $2,507.16. Costs are $188 for a total due of $2,695.16. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested. Writ to issue in 10 days. Can you repeat the total amount for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor, 2695.16.
Thank you. Arbor Woods versus Sakori Davis.
Not checking, there's an email in from
I have a message that came through at 2:09 today.
I think she sent it to myself, probably to the court and to my client, Your Honor, indicating that she was at the hospital. Is that what she relayed to the
Yeah,
court
she
as
said
well?
she got into an accident.
Yes, that's what she relayed to me as well. Your Honor, I don't have authority from my client to adjourn it, but I'm going to defer to the court in that regard.
All right, I'm going to adjourn it out. She found the emails to send it to, so I'll go to the 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. All right.
Your Honor, I would also just indicate, the court may recall, Ms. Davis had advised at the last court date, she was waiting on a hardship from her job. She said she did
Yes.
get the funds and got it deposited. She just wasn't able to get the certified check. So my hope, that was per the email correspondence I had with her today. So my hope is that she'll have that dropped off to my client. Hopefully
So
she's
she told you the hardship came through.
correct, and that she had it deposited. She just needed to get the certified check. And so hopefully she's well enough to have it submitted over the weekend to my client
Over
early
the
next
weekend,
week.
something.
But by
Okay,
next Friday, hopefully we'll still be able to dismiss it then.
wonderful. Thank you.
Yep.
Arbor Woods versus Sarah Ellison. Sarah Ellison, not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent to retain of $2,526. Nope. Scratch that. $2,562.60. Cost of $188 for a total due of $2,750.60. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Marcus Hollis.
Here.
Okay, I need a camera. What is the plaintiff's claim in this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,608.45. Your Honor, Mr. Hollis and I did have a conversation about a potential plan, which I presented to my client. Let me just, I don't think I got approval from them, but let me just double check and make sure I didn't miss anything. Sorry, Your Honor, many tenants took you up on your offer to reach out to me, as you may have noticed, and so I've talked to a bunch of tenants this week. Let me just make sure.
All right.
Your Honor, can we pass on this briefly? I don't have a response,
Yes.
but let me check with them.
All right, I'm going to pass your case, Mr. Hollis. We'll get you back up soon, okay?
All right.
Thank you. Arbor Woods versus David McLeod. Or McLeod.
Wow.
McLeod. I always pronounce it wrong.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Hello, sir.
And Your Honor, for Mr. McLeod, we've got a total due with costs of $809.26.
Okay, $809.26. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. I just paid $600 yesterday. Did they show that or no?
Let me check, Mr. McLeod.
All right, thank you. So you paid the $750, right? And then you paid $600? Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Hold on. Yeah.
Your Honor, I don't see a $750. I just see the $600 yesterday, but I can check with my client.
Okay. So you see the $600.
I see 600, but not
Okay,
750.
that actually makes sense because he was at 1409, now he's at 809. So the 750 he was gonna try to pay, he got 600 of the 750.
So what do I'm gonna get money first month from family. What should I pay then?
Well,
Next month's rent, starting next month's rent?
well, you got $809 that you gotta clear up for this month.
This month, okay. So 500 will go toward that, and then on the 10th, I get my social security, and then I should be caught up.
Well, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out where you trying to.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, it's okay. I'm at the 15th of this month. Yeah, so are you gonna be able to pay anything else this month?
Not till the first of the month, no.
All right. And what? So you get a check on the first?
Yeah, from family, but 500. So I'll pay 500 then. And then social security on the 10th of June. So boom, I should be able to get caught up.
Okay.
All right.
I can't do that on this case, but hold on. Did you call Ms. Dornbush to see if you could work out a conditional dismissal?
I think I tried to call the attorney for
Yeah.
for the Arbor Woods.
I don't see that message coming through, Your Honor. Let me just double check and make sure. No, I don't see it. It would have come to me since I was the attorney that appeared and was the attorney scheduled to appear for today. But nonetheless, Your Honor, if you want to pass on the matter briefly, I'll check with my client and see if they are agreeable to $500 on June 1st, the balance plus June on June 10th. I don't know if they'll agree to it, but I'll try.
If Arbor Woods is agreeable?
I'm going to check with them, Mr.
What I'm
Mulad.
going to do,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pass it.
Any of the managers seem to be applicable to everything, agreeable, I mean.
Okay. So but the attorney doesn't know that.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is have a seat. They're going to talk. They're
You're going to check right now. Okay.
try to check right now.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate this.
All right. Not a problem, sir.
Thank you for your help.
Arbor Woods versus Tyrone Miller. Oh, there he is. He wasn't holding that door for you. No, I'm just kidding. What's your name?
Oh, Tyrone Miller.
Thank you, sir. All right. What does Mr. Miller owe?
With costs, Your Honor, give me 1 second because I think I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. With costs, Your Honor, $1,960.73.
Okay, what happened to the payments?
I paid 700.
He did make a payment, Your Honor. Hold on. Maybe it came in after this ledger came in. Yes,
Okay.
I think he did. Bear with me just a moment. He dropped off 700 today. And so taking that into account, 1260.73.
I can pay that next week.
You can pay that next week. What day?
On the 21st.
On the 21st, you can pay it?
Hey.
All right, because you pay. So maybe we're playing restrictions. Let's see if we can get this dismissed to the 22nd, 2026 at 12 noon. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Get that paid in on the 21st, and hopefully we can get this case dismissed. Just make sure you're all clear on everything.
Okay.
Got it? All right. Take care. Arbor Woods versus Teresa Robertson. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hello,
Your name?
Lisa Robertson.
Okay. And what's her balance?
Your Honor, with costs, $3,782.77. Your Honor, Miss Robertson spoke with management who has approved some terms, and looks like she paid $1,900 maybe on Wednesday and wants to pay the remainder on the 27th. So with that being said, I'm going to adjust this judgment down, and my client approved payment of the balance on the 27th. And so I would prepare a consent judgment and email that to the court here in a few moments if Ms. Robertson still wants to proceed in that fashion.
I got that when I made the payment the other day of 19, like I told you I would.
Yep,
So-
I just confirmed that. I said I was gonna reduce that amount, so.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna reduce the amount
Okay.
and do this as a consent judgment that also extends the time. She can pay that by what date? Did you,
The 27th.
but by the 27th,
yeah.
get the rest of it
Yes,
paid?
yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay.
And if the consent judgment reads that way, Ms. Dornberg, and your name to that judge,
It will. Yeah, it will read that way, but let me just verify one thing, Your Honor.
okay.
186, 88, $2 difference. That's why. Okay. Yep. So the balance that would be due then would be 1922.77, $1,922.77 on or before the 27th. That's what I'm going to send over for Ms. Robertson to review and sign off on. And it's going to take me
You're
just a
gonna send
minute
that
to do.
over, let her sign off on that.
If she wants to, or if she's comfortable with me signing it on her behalf and submitting it to the court, I'm fine with doing it that way. It's whatever Ms. Robertson prefers.
Yeah.
However, yes, thank you.
All right, so you'll give her permission to sign your name to that?
Yeah.
All right, and I'll double check.
Okay.
Sure it reads that way. And I would just advise you that you have 3 business days to think about this from the time of my signing it. If there's some confusion, some misunderstanding, or some right you believe you didn't assert, you'd have to file a motion with the court within those 3 business days.
Okay.
Okay? Robertson, you have a
Okay.
week.
2. Okay.
Arbor Woods versus Eric Stewart. Not checked in, although I do believe.
We do have a consent agreement on the file with respect to Mr. Stewart, Your Honor, and to a default as to Ms. Wesley. I'm trying to recall if when I spoke with Mr. Stewart, I let him know we still needed to appear. I think I did, but don't quote me on it at this point. Like I said, I talked to so many tenants in the last, 36 hours. I honestly can't remember all the specifics. The one thing I would point out, though, Your Honor, it should say May 26th. I hope it says May 26th for the pay by date.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
May 26th, I have a copy of it here. And it was with consent and as to default, as to defendant 2. And there is the advice of rights, which is signed off on, and him not being here, and I'll sign off on this judgment by consent.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2, 4. Arbor Woods versus Malaysia Thompson. Hello.
Hello,
Her name?
Malaysia Thompson.
All right. What is the balance currently?
And Your Honor, Ms. Thompson may be one of the tenants that I failed to connect with, although she did reach out to my office. Ms. Thompson, I apologize for not getting back in touch with you. But I'm happy to hear what her proposal might be and discuss it with my client briefly. We've got her at, Your Honor, $1,653.15.
1653.
0.15.
0.15. So she made a significant payment.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So how are you going to get the rest of that paid off?
Remember I told you on the 19th when I got paid, this coming up, so this too.
That's right. Because we were just at like a few days short. You were going to make this huge payment and then you're going to be a few days short.
Mhm.
All right. So you're going to get that paid by the 19th?
Yes.
Here's what I'm going to do. So hopefully we can dismiss this because you made that big payment. I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week to the 22nd.
Okay, so pay it and then come back on the 26th.
Hold on, 2026 at 12 noon. If you get that paid by the 19th, make sure your balance is at 0. They're going to dismiss it.
Okay.
And you don't have to come back
Okay.
unless you want to just see me.
No, because they.
Oh, no? Okay. Oh, geez. Wow. All right, fine. All right, you take care. Have a great weekend. Arbor Woods versus, is it Creather Vaughn? Saritha. I knew it. I sat there and I looked at it. You corrected me the last time and I said, I'm supposed to do something else with this C.
And And I've got Ms. Vaughn, Your Honor, at 4,175.44.
Okay. All right. And you were waiting on the Housing Bureau for seniors, right?
Yes, and I do have a proof of assistance. She was supposed to send it in, but I have it with me. My social worker.
They approved your assistance?
She sent a proof of assistance to the court. And I have it. I also have it on
Proof of assistance.
from
I
Madden Linden.
Yeah, I was currently working with Maddie, right? Okay. So this is through University of Michigan, Michigan.
Bureau for Seniors, yes, sir.
Yeah, and then so I don't know that you have a copy of this. I'll have my staff send a copy to you, Ms. Dornbush. They sent a copy to us indicating that she's working with their eviction prevention coordinator, trying to bring together assets to try to see what can be paid.
Yes, sir.
I
think I have that letter.
Yeah, that's the one here. Was it? I'm sorry, I probably held it up. You can't.
Yes, sir.
It was from the 12th of this month.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. And so did they tell you or give you any time frame, like when they're gonna know something about what assistance will come through?
No, sir. She said that that when I come to court that I would have at least 10 days, something like that.
That would be off of a judgment, but they don't need a judgment, do they? Or you don't know, but
I don't.
It's okay. It's all right. So
I would say I would doubt that, Your Honor, because given that Housing Bureau has assisted with other residents before entry of a judgment. So
for judgment.
I would say probably not, but
yeah, let me adjourn it out a week.
Probably not what?
Well, probably that you don't need a judgment to get assistance. I was just trying to make sure they weren't trying to tell you that.
I don't know.
Okay, you're okay. Don't worry about it. Here's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to adjourn this out to the 22nd. I'm going to adjourn you out 1 week. And you'll be talking with Miss Linton?
Yes, we are in close contact.
All right. So I just need more clarification as to where they are in terms of getting assistance for you.
Okay, will I have to come in to court?
Yes, on the 22nd at what time?
What time? What day is that?
That's Friday.
Can I get it a little later, like 3 o'clock?
I can't do that because I have to put their cases together, but would it be easier for you to appear via Zoom? Or no?
Not at 12. I work part-time.
Gotcha.
At a substance abuse center, and they're not gonna let me off.
Okay. All right. Let's do it this way.
I mean, I could take the day off, but it's gonna put a dent in my pocket.
No, I don't want you doing that because we're trying to get you caught up here. So I'll indicate that you have to work and just ask Ms. Linton to send us some communication as to where they are. Because a lot of times this assistance can come through and everything. All right.
So am I coming to court on the?
Just
tell her
to work.
What is it that you want me to?
All right, Ms. Linton, just tell her to send us some communication as to where they are in terms of piecing this funding together for you.
Okay.
Okay, that we need to be updated and to send. Well, she sends us a letter. We'll make sure it gets over to Ms. Dornbush. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You have a great weekend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Arbor Woods versus Raquel Webster. She's anything.
Your Honor, I did email over to the court a proposed consent judgment. This one might unfortunately have May 25th on it. Our system automatically calculates the 10 days, but it is the 26th was the agreed upon date.
Correct. Ms. Webster?
Yes.
All right. I have before me a consent judgment that indicates that you'll pay a total amount of $3,271.51 by May 26th.
I actually made a payment of 2,100 today. I don't know if that came
Okay.
through. But
So
yes,
what, and then the balance you'd have by the 26th?
yes, correct.
All right. You have a problem with me entering this as, well, I don't have your signature here and I'm not going to sign your name. So here's the way I'll do it.
Oh, did I not
I gave her
submit
permission
the
to sign.
one? I thought I electronically signed that one. Hold on one moment, Your Honor. Ms.
I
Webster
don't have
did.
it on judgment. Let me see on the advice of rights. You signed it, Ms. Dornbush, but not,
Oh dear. That's what I get
but
for
I
trying to
have
do.
with consent as to the advice of rights.
Gosh, I forgot to add her signature to the judgment itself. I
Well,
mean, I can.
I'll just do it this way. I'll just do it finding the parties are in agreement. I'll just indicate that after a hearing on the case, I'm going to find no tribal issue. I'm going to enter the judgment. And Ms. Webster, so you understand, it's that full amount that other payment will clear, and then you just got to get the other part of it, right?
Correct.
Okay. And you got to the 26th to do that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Then
right.
you have any other questions regarding this?
No, sir.
All right, fantastic. I've signed the judgment in this case. You're all set. You have a great weekend.
All right. Thank you. Have a blessed one.
Harbor Woods versus Brandon Wilson and Kimberly Slate.
And Your Honor, I think Miss Slayton is, I think, signed into Zoom. I don't believe Mr.
Hi,
Wilson
I'm
is
here.
present today. Your Honor, we did reach terms for a proposed consent judgment, and I think I properly executed that one with a pay by date of May 29th.
Yes, and I have all the signatures. Miss Slayton, is all of that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, the amount I have here is $1488.72, and that you're going to get that paid by May 29th.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's a consent as to her default is to 1. All right. I'm going to sign that judgment. You have 3 business days to think about this. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some confusion on your part, or some misunderstanding as to your rights, you'd have to file a motion with the court within that time frame. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, fantastic. I've signed it. You have a great weekend.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you.
Northfield Estates versus Jason Armbruster. Oh. I like looking at them. There are people out there. What's your name?
Jason Armbruster. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. All right. How much do you have? Oh, wait. I know you've got quite a few there. You still looking, Mr. Orbish?
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Your Honor. I did not realize it must have cut out. The total with cost, Your Honor, $3,314.98.
All right. Gotcha. Okay. I was just wondering. Okay. He paid the 600 that he told me or thereabouts, right?
What's that?
You paid the 600 that you said you were.
Yeah, but I also made a payment.
Right. Pardon?
I also made a payment today of 1,400.
You paid 1,400 today?
Yeah, I got the receipt with me.
No, it's okay. So you got about 2,000 then that you still owe.
And 19 some change.
Yeah. So when
I can have it all completely paid by 29th. I just started back work, so I just got my first check today. So that's why I was able to pay.
So you'd be able to pay it by the 29th?
Yep.
Okay. Paid 14. Here's what I'm going to do so you don't have to miss work or come back. I'm going to find after hearing no tribal issue. I'm going to be entering it for the total amount because that one account that check has a cleared into your account.
Right.
Follow me so for the 3314.98. So I'm gonna enter that judgment. I'll extend these writ date to May 29th, 2026. All right.
Okay.
And then, so they'll send in the judgment, they'll do that, you got to the end of the month, get it paid. Sound good?
Not a problem.
All right, thank you, have a great weekend. Court calls the case of Northville Estates versus Rose, is it Folger? Hello.
And I've got Miss Follion, Your Honor, at, I think that's how it's pronounced. I apologize if I said it incorrectly. $927.33.
All right, how do we pronounce your name?
Fully on.
Folger. Okay. All right. And how are you gonna get this paid?
Well, 310 of it's supposed to be credited back to my account after my cats have their rabies shot, because I have a prescription for them for emotional support, but they charged me a $200 deposit anyhow.
Okay, but you had to get the rabies shots and then they're gonna credit back that amount. Do you see that, Miss Dornbush, or?
I see pet charges. I don't see credits regarding that, and I am unaware of any situation regarding that.
Were you supposed to, did you
fully
get the shot?
No, the appointment's the 23rd. That was
Ah.
I could get it.
Okay, okay. So there wouldn't be a credit because you don't have the appointment until then.
Correct.
All right, so if I look, and that's about 200 and, how much did you say? 50 that would come off?
310.
Okay, so 310 would come off, okay.
So that bringing it down to 627.
Something like that, yes.
And
okay.
whatever the amount is, it'll be paid by the end of the month.
Okay, so you can pay that all by
29th.
By the 29th. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna trust that you're gonna get the shots. But if you don't get the shots, then you're gonna owe the money anyway, right? So I'm gonna find no tribal issue after hearing. Everybody agrees on the amount. And so I'm gonna grant them a judgment. I'll extend the date out to the end of the month.
Okay.
So that you gotta get everything paid by the end of the month. Or May, 29, 2026. I'll just indicate there'll be no writ or no order of eviction without a hearing. Okay?
Okay.
That way, you believe you're supposed to get a credit, that into them, they don't give you the credit or something happens, it's all gonna come back to me and then I'll have to make a decision on it. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right.
Thank you.
You have a great week.
Have a wonderful day.
Then I have Northville Estates versus Dale Kidder. That case is dismissed on, is that you? No, Dale Kidder. The case is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice. River Ridge versus Tabitha Faith. What's wrong?
I forgot to change my glasses.
No, it's okay. You're good. You were just back there looking like you were chilling. All right.
I kind of am. I haven't been asleep yet. I work midnights.
All right. How much do we owe on this?
And bear with me one moment, Your Honor. Miss Faith did speak with my client regarding some payment terms. So we've got her at 1770 currently, 1770 even. And
There was a payment that was made.
I'm looking at the email right now, Miss Faith. So give me just one moment, and I'll clarify any additional terms. Let's see. Okay, how much did you pay, Miss Faith?
I was like, no, it's this Selene Social Services paid like $785.
She
Okay,
said social services.
I don't see it on your ledger, but let me double check with your manager and make sure that they've got it. Are you certain that they already sent it over or did they issue a commitment letter?
Yeah, I do have a commitment later. I can email it if you want.
Okay,
When
so
did
they haven't issued the payment yet. They've just
No,
promised to
they
pay.
already made the payment. They made it Tuesday.
Okay, when you said they made it,
They dropped the check off.
they
Up at the
dropped the check off, you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already
All right.
on my account
Hold on.
online.
Hold on. You said it's credited online?
Yeah.
You said that was for 785?
785.
Okay.
I'm texting my client, Your Honor.
All
Hopefully
right.
she'll see it right away and be able to confirm that 785. But assuming that they do have it, that's
How are
gonna
you
bring
gonna
the
pay?
balance down to 985. And I believe the agreement that Miss Faith had indicated is that starting next Friday, so May 22nd, she intends to pay $400 and then another 400 on the 29th. And then on June 5th, the remaining balance plus June.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So that's the agreement between the parties.
Yes.
Okay. So if plaintiff submits a judgment in that respect, you have any objection to her signing your name to the judgment with that agreement?
Oh.
Okay, she can do that, submit a judgment, and then I'll sign off on the judgment.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that by consent. It will include June in it, so I'll do that by consent. I will have to advise you that after my signing, you have 3 business days to think about it. If you believe there's some legal reason, some misunderstanding, some confusion on your part, you'd have to file a motion within those 3 business days. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a mouthful.
Oh, I know. Well, I sometimes go too fast because having to keep saying it all along.
Say it faster.
All right. All right. So I'll indicate that by consent. We'll sign off on that. You have a great weekend. Go get some sleep here.
I gotta work tonight too.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's all your fault though.
My fault?
Come in here.
Hey, no, did this. You had to come in here. I didn't. You take care. All right. Have a good one. Scio Farms versus Rex Behringer. And Joyce Behringer. Where? There she is. Behringer, can you unmute?
Come on.
Ah, you got it.
Okay.
How are you
Okay.
today?
Oh, not too bad. How about yourself?
I think I'm good. Thank you. All right. So where is she? How much
So, Your Honor, I still have Miss Behringer at 413.71. Ms. Litton over at Housing Bureau for Seniors has communicated with my client that they've approved her for assistance of 213.17. The remaining $200 is funds that we are waiting from St. Vincent de Paul, $200, which has not unfortunately come in yet. And so at present, we are still just waiting for those assistance funds.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do, Miss Behringer. I'm going to
What's that?
adjourn your case out to the end of the month.
Okay.
And then hopefully everybody will have paid. If everybody pays, the case is going to be dismissed. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. So it'd be May 29, 2026 at 1 p.m.
Okay. Well, I'm expecting a large water bill on my upcoming lot rent. And we might be going through this all over again because I only get paid once a month. So I'll pay it. It's going to take me some time.
Okay, Ms.
Ms.
Barringer,
Barringer?
here's what I want you to do. Okay? We're gonna
Yes.
get this part taken care of. When the water bill comes, if you come back, I'm gonna be happy to see you. But we'll work it through, okay?
All right. That'll be fine.
Okay. All right, Ms. Barringer, you take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. Thank you. You too. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Spice Tree Apartments versus Brian Meeks. Not that see you back there.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. All right. Where is Mr. Meeks' account?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,419.20.
Okay. So I did make a payment this morning that was only a couple $100. But Your Honor, normally I followed through on everything I had to do, but I had my brother's expenses and I had to dig into some personal finances for that. That said, and this is way out, but I have a closing coming up. My check will be $8,000. I can pay the past due and June. That's not till the 12th. My closing is not till the 12th. I could do something and then I don't know what I can do in the meantime. I can, maybe a couple grand then, something at the end of the month. But yeah.
I don't have any authority to do that, Your Honor. I'm
Right. I know. So you're telling me you can get 2,000
by the end of the month.
by the end of this month?
Yeah.
By the 29th?
Well, the first.
Pardon?
The first, if that.
We can't. Problem is, that's gonna put me into June.
Put you into June. Okay. Well, 1,700 by the 29th. Is that
okay? Can you get it paid early in the day on the 29th?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
So here's what I'm gonna do, because that's about half the amount. Over plaintiff's objection, you're gonna pay 1,700 by the 29th of May. I'm gonna adjourn it out to that date. You've always somehow or another come through, so I'm gonna give you a break by trusting that you will. The 29th at 1 p.m. and that is over plaintiff's objections. Do that. Just get that done, okay?
Yes.
And we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Sylvan Crossing versus Skyanne Lewis. And Jeremy Pennington. Hello.
So,
Your name?
Skyanne Lewis.
All right. And where are we on? Well, where are we on her case?
Got $2,389.61.
All right. You told me the last time you'd have the entire balance by this Monday coming up,
I
right?
did say the 18th. I was unable to call her due to my phone being off to set something up. But unfortunately, due to other things, I will not be able to make it on the 18th. I can make the full payment by the 29th. I get paid probably around midnight on the 28th.
All right. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to issue a judgment to the plaintiff finding no tribal issue. Judgment for possession for that total amount of $2,389. And was it 61 cents?
It was.
Okay. And 61 cents. I'll extend her writ date to pay to May 29th, 2026. Okay.
Do I need to call her?
All right.
Still need to call
Call who?
the attorney?
Attorney? No, so I'm issuing this judgment.
Okay.
Okay. And so what will have to happen then is you got to get all of this paid by the 29th.
Okay.
Send it out to then. You tell me you can get it
Yes.
by the 28th. So just get it in, then it's all set.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Valley Ranch versus Cameron Hall. Somebody had to go last, right? Hold on. State your name.
Cameron Hall.
All right. And what do you have as her amount? Are we still at the same spot?
Yeah.
Um,
35.93.69. I don't think, yeah, I think that should be the same amount.
yeah, that's. I had 35.93.68 last time. Same thing.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
I'm still waiting on the check from financial aid. I stopped in today and they said that it'll be around like Tuesday or Wednesday.
It'll be in when?
Or Wednesday of next week.
Next week. Okay. Let's see. So, and from that, you can pay the entire amount, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were doing what? Sports medicine or something like that?
Management.
Yeah, something like that. I didn't know. All right. So what I'm going to do, young lady, is this. I'm going to issue them a judgment, okay, for that full amount of the 35.93.69, I think, just so that we're going to sort of freeze that number because if we go further out, you're going to have June to do. I don't want to do that, okay? And then, so I'll issue that judgment to the finding no tribal issue. Tell you what, because it's financial aid you're dealing with, and I never know. But I'm going to extend your writ date to May 29th, so the end of the month. Got it?
Okay.
And then I'll just indicate partially because you're a student, I don't want you kicked out and then your whole future. I'm going to do no writ without a hearing so that if it doesn't come through, then we'll have to come back and we'll try to figure out where your monies are. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So does that help you relax a little bit?
It does.
Because you were stressing.
I was.
Huh?
I'm coming straight from work here, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like all over the place.
It's okay. What we'll do is we'll get you through it
Okay.
somehow or another. Okay. So basically the way this works is you've got to the end of the month to get it paid. If for whatever reason they mess up, they don't get those funds to you before they can kick you out. It's got to come back before me for a hearing.
Okay.
So that I will hear it again as to why or what happened.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah.
So just relax.
Okay.
Pay attention to your studies. You hear me? Might be when I let where I might meet that person in sports management. All right. Thank you.
And Your Honor, I did get responses from my client regarding Mr. McLeod and Mr. Hollis, so in whatever order Your Honor prefers.
Let me do Mr. McLeod. Harborwoods versus David McLeod.
Sure. Detroit basketball. Happy weekend.
All right.
Yeah,
My client approved. My client
paid
approved Mr. McLeod's request, and so I would submit a consent judgment, Mr. McLeod, indicating you owe $809.26. You're going to pay $500 on June 1st, and then the balance plus June on June 10th.
Right, huh?
Okay. So if she submits a judgment that she can sign your name to that judgment with those terms,
Yeah, she's gonna text it to me and I sign it in one of those things,
or we can do it that way.
or you got something here
Come in.
to sign?
That's fine. We can do it that way, or
Okay.
for permission to sign.
Okay,
All right.
all right.
But
I'll pay it on the 1st and then on the 10th.
all right. And here's what I have to
Hey,
tell you.
Have a good
After
weekend.
I will. After my signing of the judgment, you have 3 business days to think about it.
After
Okay.
you sign it today, 3 business days to think about it. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Then if you believe that there's some mistake or something like that, something
Nah, you
and
can't make a mistake.
come back. I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, ladies and
You're right. I like you.
gentlemen.
All right. Okay. Have a good one.
Appreciate your help. Don't get old. There we go. No, that's it. All right, God bless. Thanks.
Yes, and to you, sir.
Hey,
Arbor Woods versus Marcus Hollis.
Here.
All right. So, Your Honor, Mr. Hollis has a balance of 3608.45. He is proposing to do 600 on May 18th, 600 on May 29th. And
And
then
it could be more. I'm just going through a child support thing. So some of my money is getting garnished. So
yep. So
that's what
Mr.
that's the
Hollis,
only reason.
if you pay more, that's fine. Just you got to make sure you hit the minimum. Okay.
Okay.
So what you propose, the 600 on the 18th, the 600 on the 29th, and then the balance, I believe actually 600 on June 5th, and then the balance plus June on June 12th. They approved that.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, if you need me to repeat that again.
Yes, sir.
No, I got it. Is that your understanding, sir?
Yes.
All right. So if that's put in the form of a consent judgment, Ms. Dornbush can sign your name to that judgment.
Yes.
It'll come through me, so I'll make sure it matches.
Okay.
Okay. That'll work for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Fantastic. So judgment by consent, along with those terms. All right. And sir, I do have to apprise you that you have 3 business days to think about this. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some confusion on your part, or some misunderstanding, or some right you did not assert, you would have 3 business days to file a motion for me to set this aside. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Fantastic. So I'll sign that off. I'll mark this as a judgment by consent. Mr. Hollis, you have a great weekend.
You too, sir.
And Your Honor, before we conclude for the day, just on the Tabitha Faith matter, my client confirmed they did get a payment from Celine Services, but it was for $782, not $785. Close, but a $3 difference, and so I'll reduce the judgment accordingly, but it'll be reduced by $782.
Got it. Okay. Understood.
And I think
All
that
right.
should resolve my matters today, Your Honor.
That's it. You have a great weekend.
Thank you. You as well.
All righty. Bye-bye. And Anna and Alan in